Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream better than a Dungeons & Dragons stream with a bunch of voice actors.
Hey!
Because we're all unemployed.
Hey! We have a ton of fun for you tonight. As you can see, we're a little light. Bill will be here in just a few minutes. He's busy getting his shit together. Matt's gonna be a couple minutes late, hopefully, just a couple. And Mark, as usual,
Also getting his shit together.
Mark will be a couple hours late as he is still working, and Seth's still on vacation. So, you know, this is at the bottom of everyone's priority list, apparently. No, so hey. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this and you're like, well, I'd really love to keep watching, but I don't have the time, don't worry. You can catch all of our episodes on YouTube at bit.ly/onceuponatavern. New episodes go up on YouTube the following Tuesday. Or, if you don't want to look at us, you could just listen to us. Once Upon a Tavern, wherever you listen to podcasts, look for our logo. I don't think there are any other Once Upon a Taverns out there. So go check us out. Like, follow, subscribe. We are fully updated on our podcasts again. Sorry about that. I was busy. So that's that. Next, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you also have a Twitch Prime account. A free Twitch Prime subscription that you pay for, but you don't know you have it, so it's free. That you can give to us. Just click that button up there, follow whatever instructions it gives you to connect your account, and do that. Give it to us. We need it. We would love it for when we come back in person. We're going to start buying equipment, some better equipment here soon. It's exciting. I didn't want to buy equipment earlier because I didn't know if we were ever going to come back in person. So, I didn't want to waste the money. But
yeah, don't jinx it.
But it's looking like we're going to finally do that. So check that out. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can give us a Twitch subscription, or if you don't want to support Jeff Bezos, you can visit us at patreon.com/onceuponatavern, where there are all sorts of tiers that you could choose to subscribe to. We would really, really appreciate your support, so please do that. Right now, we're running a campaign where if we reach 10 subscribers at the $5 tier or higher, that's 10 at the 5 or higher, Mike will blue himself. He will cover himself completely blue. Darker than this, even. Yeah? It'll be like Blue Man. Who knows? We'll find out. This is actually probably more the skin color of Tritons, though. So maybe you want to consider something like this. I don't know. But check that out. Go to patreon.com/onceuponatavern to do so. Man, I just blew through those announcements. I expected Bill and Matt to be here by now. This is more than a few minutes. How's everyone doing?
I didn't vamp enough for this.
Yeah.
Do you want to discuss something? We can discuss the
decay, the collapse of our society.
No, I'd rather not.
So, I mean, do Tritons have hair? Because I just realized, evolutionarily, it makes no sense to have hair underwater. So what's up with that?
Yeah, because it would be drag.
Their hair is actually spaghetti.
Okay. Okay.
Squirrel.
But mermaids have hair.
Why are you laughing? It's spaghetti.
Do you not like? Are you?
It just always has been.
Prejudiced against
what's
spaghetti?
wrong with you?
I'm just like.
Do you have a problem with that?
Are you spaghettist?
Not my favorite pasta.
Whoa.
I couldn't say what my favorite is, but.
Well, then it's spaghetti. If you can't
Any
say,
hair would
then
be-
the default.
I was gonna say-
would be weird.
Yo, tortellini is real good, but that
Actually,
is super weird.
All right. I've vamped enough for these guys. I have a lot of really great personal stuff that I've written for each person individually today, and if they're not here for it, sucks for them. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and do a backflip into tonight's episode of
Critical Role.
Once Upon a Tavern. and welcome back. As you can see, they're still not here, so we're just going to go ahead and start.
This is like the perfect number of people to play with, though.
Yep, they're kicked out. So.
Bye forever.
Damn. That's on your head, April. You have to
I
bear
didn't say like permanently. I just said this is a good number of people to play
I
with.
heard April say kick them out.
No, I didn't say that. Oh
So-
my god.
Where we last left Los Caballeros.
Ah.
You all.
Y'all.
Oh God, where did we start last time? So much has happened.
with the fight.
Yes, you all fought a blood hag and saved. No, sorry.
I mean, we did. but That's previously on, not
Moke
last
fought
episode.
against an angry barbarian furbolg named Kragan Oakshield, a man who has a lot of issues with the leadership behind their clan in the Sinfrenial Wood in the Feywild. Taking his anger out on Moke, he took him down and opted to spare him, not out of mercy, but out of a pity, saying that Moke was not worth killing. You all stepped in and nearly took Kragan down, but opted to let him go after healing Moke and hearing what he had to say. Kragan left, and you all regrouped to figure out what's next. Deciding that now is as good a time as any to get over to Dar Arael and grab the Dream Orb, in addition to whatever Ophelia needs in order to take care of Kingsford Songsword. But you decided not to go to Kingsford to teleport you, and reached out to Archibald, who could in fact do so. Upon gathering Ophelia, and with a little bit of teleportation mishap, you all made your way to Wolf Bay. Excuse me. You all made your way to Wolf Bay, a town that was formerly home to some sort of cult somewhere at some point, and now is a tourist trap, offering various ferry tours to the island of Dar Arael, as well as themed restaurants and LARPing events for the children. You all, despite the fact that you so desperately wanted to stay and take in all the town had to offer, decided you had to continue on as quickly as possible, and bought tickets to the ferry to get to Dar Arael for the nightly haunted tours that they offer. Along the way, you all found a smuggler's chest out on the horizon and went out to go deal with it. Catch it, find it, finding a wand of binding, as well as various art pieces from Hrothgrad. Learning that it was likely meant for some sort of rebellion, revolutionary group against the Red King. But opting to take it for yourself, since you're basically that. And you all sat down to speak with Ophelia and reveal to her that you all had talked to Deliria and learned about what she may be after. After growing paranoid after a little bit of candidacy, you all managed to calm her down and talk over with what she was looking for, learning it's called the God Chord, a creation of the Songsword clan from many, many years ago. A chord that is capable of, once being played, controlling even the strongest minds. She wants to use that to take control of Kingsford and go back home. And you also learned one of the reasons she's so afraid of taking him on head first. Because Kingsford Songsword is in possession of a luck blade. A sword that is incredibly powerful for many reasons, but one of which being that some of those blades are imbued with the power to grant wishes. And so, we pick up on this ferry after Ophelia has dropped this piece of news upon all of you. Is there anything anyone would like to do before this trip is concluded? Nice.
So she had just told us about the luck blade, right? And then it can grant the wish spell. That was
Yes.
kind of right where we left off.
Yes.
Right. Well, I think that yeah, this is probably the best course of action. Because that sounds fucked, right? Because he's probably going to try and will the red Lin sovereignty away. And like what, like, I guess I'm not very familiar with wish spells. April is, but like I feel like from what I've known from other people, it doesn't turn out well, right? Like things don't always go according to plan. So if that is his solution, right? That's what you said. What's her name? Ophelia. That's what you said, right? Is that you think that that is his plan? Is using the blade?
There's all sorts of possibilities of what he could be trying to do, but yeah, that could be one of them.
Yeah, this is probably the. Yeah. All right. Well.
But if he had a wish spell, couldn't he have just wished for the god cord?
He doesn't want it. Doesn't really. Last we talked about it, he didn't even believe it existed. I remember him complaining about clue after clue after clue. And he said that he'd rather have power the old-fashioned way. Not to mention, he didn't have the luck blade when we first got there. It was a gift or something.
A gift?
Yeah, people gave him gifts. People liked him. And they still do. Or he forces them to like him, I guess.
Who would give a gift so powerful?
You'd have to ask him.
All right. Well, So he thought it was just like a wild chase, like you were chasing after something that did not exist.
Yeah, yeah.
So he decided that power in and of itself was more important than seeking out a possible power. I understand. Okay. Anybody else have questions? I feel like it's fine with me.
Sure.
I was fine chasing after a thing that I didn't even know what it was.
I am a little curious who would give Kingsford something so powerful. Maybe he has something over someone else. Well, he probably has something over someone else, but someone has something over him. Or maybe there's some sort of deal he has to get something that could change reality, right?
I wish I knew more, but the first time I saw it, he had mentioned that someone gave it to him as a gift. Apart from that, I didn't pry, because to be honest, I'm not interested in things he has to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I remember? I just could ask. So, like, what do you get out of this? You just get to have the God Cord back with your people? Is that enough for you?
Roll a persuasion check.
As my cat yells across the house.
That was the loudest I've ever heard her.
She's really mad.
It's just like,
We've been calling all day, so.
oh, sorry, persuasion check. Let me use actual dice.
It is a dice role-playing game.
Well, I know, but like, at least this I can blame it on myself, not the.
Sorry, what are we playing?
Oh yeah, that's my fault.
This is Yahtzee.
You think this is a goddamn game?
Yeah, it's,
5 persuasion.
but she got 35, so she's gonna do her 3 of a kind. So 3 5s is 15 points. So mark that down.
I got a 5.
Well, I get to roll 3d6 and 3d8 for my dice pool steps, so...
So yeah, if you get 4 6s,
Beat
that's
that.
still, if you get 6 6s, that's still a Yahtzee.
I got a 5.
A 5. Thank you. She looks at you and she's just... Yeah. Be nice to get it back, I guess.
Right. I look at Aldous. Right. Sure.
Well, this is just imagining D20 Yahtzee right now, and how long and grueling that game would be. Sorry.
I say, right. Yeah. I completely understand. Sometimes it's just about getting what's yours.
And taking it and having it in your possession, you know, something that you were looking for a long time. So I get it. It's not that you want power over your cousin, or like to say that like, hey, I got here first and you're wrong, and I'm gonna maybe take over this town and have more power than you, and you know, all that. I don't think it's any of that stuff, right? You wouldn't. That's crazy.
No, it's not any of that stuff.
Insight.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
insight. That's why I
insight.
was already kind of alley-ooping you, so I can insight.
That's how I was trying my best, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just not an insightful.
That's my second 4 that I've rolled.
Hey, that's a 0.
I got a 12.
So
I got a 16.
I got something way higher than that. I just gotta get there. Sorry.
What is it?
All right, brag about it.
So I rolled is there a 0 space on D20 Yahtzee, or is that not?
I got a 22, but
Then
I
you
do
just
know
gotta take
that.
chance.
It's chance. I'm gonna take chance.
A 20,
Fine.
a 22. It is none of those things. That much is for sure. She's telling the truth there. Power isn't something that seems to have ever interested her.
All right, samesies, nice. Women of the same vein.
Yeah, that's. I feel I had like a low roll, so I assume I have no idea. So I'm just like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, wow, that's good. But you know what? I'm just saying, I like you a lot better than your cousin. He's kind of like he's like pompous, you know. He's like, ooh, my lord, I'm just this guy. It bothers me.
I think my biggest concern about him is that if he has all these powerful items, and he has also the powerful Redland sovereignty sitting outside of his gate, I'm concerned about what he might do in order to keep his power that will have, the people of the town in a crossfires.
Oh, I got an idea. So we're gonna help you get this thing, right? We're gonna help you get this thing, and you're gonna overthrow him. What if?
Just said she was going to take him back to their home.
What if you gave us that sword
Whoa.
as part of this deal? You know?
I don't think that we should have that sword.
Roll a
Buddy,
persuasion
like-
check.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good roll. Oh, no.
That's a 26. Yeah, it's 26.
Yeah, sure. You can have it.
That is good. Thank you very much. Because you won't need it. You have the gut cord. So what is the, there's no need.
Well, I'm not going to use the God Cord, no, but I don't have any need for it. It's fine. You can use it.
You're not going to use the gut cord? Isn't that like what we're doing?
No, she's
I'm
talking
going to
about
use it
blade.
on Kingsford, and then
That's
it's
what I mean.
going away.
Oh, so once it's like a one and done kind of thing, huh?
Taking it back to her home.
It's... yeah, it's... Thank you, Joe. Could we listen, men, please? I feel like I say things and it goes through one ear and then it just comes out the
Yeah.
other.
Listen, it feels
She's
like
taking Keith and Kingsford back to their home.
it feels like it's been a week since you to that. I don't know what it is, but it's like you talk and it's
Yeah.
been like time just flashes and like I forget
That's
things.
so insulting. Stop talking.
It's not insulting. I'm just honest. Okay,
That's
so
I'm glad I'm holding your attention, Aldous.
why don't
Really,
you
that's
just
great.
why don't you just use it all the time and then like you can be the ruler? I mean you have it. You can just control whatever you want. Right?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to whatever lake you're from and conquer all of them too, yeah?
You can try.
But
I mean,
why?
Look,
What's the point?
I'm just curious. I guess I'm just poking for some sort of like. I just don't know why you tick. What are you doing? What you're doing, Ophelia? I'm confused. That's all. That's my thing. I'll be completely transparent with you. There is no. I have nothing other than I'm just trying to figure out. Like you have this power. You're gonna get this power from like we're gonna help you, and I like you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like test you or be like shitty.
look,
You're just very withholding, and I want to know if I'm gonna give this sort of power to somebody, what I know you're gonna help us, and I appreciate that, but I want to know why you're doing all this.
It's
Just trying to be honest.
Would you let me fucking talk?
I'm
Oh my
trying to.
gosh!
That's my problem.
Oh my gosh! You're the
her.
worst. I keep trying to speak and you just talk over me. Do you talk over women all the? Does he talk over women all the time?
He used to, yes.
That's
Like
awful.
when we first met, he used to do it all the time.
That is an abusive trait. You need to cut that out.
Talk over everybody, okay? It doesn't matter your gender.
Sorry. Fine. Back home, I'm kind of a joke. My thesis was in stage bardism, which is like barding through theatrical work, casting spells through monologues and such, and that's kind of labeled a fairly impractical process. So I've always kind of been this nuisance to everyone. And I don't know, I talked to Kingsford, and one day we hatched this like half-baked idea to, let's show them our worth, right? Let's show them that we are actually we can actually contribute something good to the cause and to the family and to the clan. And so we just decided to start looking into myths and artifacts of our past, and stumbled upon this God Cord thing. And at first it was a joke. We didn't really think we were going to find anything with it, and suddenly, eventually, things started to add up, and things started to lead somewhere. And the more we looked, the more clues we got, and it became very clear that there was something here. And I knew that if we would just find it, I don't know, people may start to take me a little seriously. And Kingsford decided he was done. And I love those guys back there in the crossing, but none of them are really entirely capable of doing what we've got to do. So when you came to me to talk about dealing with Kingsford, I was on board, and the first thing that came to mind on how to do it was this. So yeah, I get to take care of my shithead cousin, but also get to show people that I'm actually worth something.
Hell yeah.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. I appreciate your honesty.
Congrats, now I'm vulnerable on a boat. And she gets up and walks off.
It's like,
If
I'm
you
not,
want,
I'm
I
not
can-
actually gonna hurt you, but it's like because of the implication, right? It's like,
Oh my god, shut up! Fucking hate you.
She moves away from you all, clearly needing the time to decompress after that. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do?
you see, as long as you relentlessly badger somebody, don't let them talk, they will come and open up to you. That's what I'm learning.
That's what you literally did to me.
Yeah, it worked. It worked for you. It worked for her. If I don't let you speak and I'm very, just persistent, then people will tell me exactly what I want to know.
He is an ambassador. It's called aggressive negotiation.
That's right. This plane is amazing. I'm telling you, I'm learning so much about just talking to anybody here. That's what I did to Zane and his father too. It's just like, as long as they get annoyed enough with you, they'll just tell you anything to piss off. So, we're gonna go in there, there's gonna be some, what?
We're on a ferry. We can't go in there yet.
But I want to get a game plan, right? We want to know what we're gonna do, or are we gonna just go in blind?
I mean, it works for us in the past.
Listen,
Well, we are looking for two different things, and it's bad enough that we have to go into this ancient place and look for one needle in a haystack, let alone two. I might be able to help with the dream orb. I just hope Ophelia has some clue as to where to start to look for the cord.
Yeah.
This place has been settled by many different peoples, right? So we know the dream orb is Kalish Star. Maybe there will be signs of where that culture placed something when we first get there.
That's what it sounds like. Any sort of clues? Like I said, I have a spell for locating objects close by, and last night I did have a vision about Gideon examining a statue. So perhaps that might lead the way down to the orb.
So some sort of statue is what we're looking for. Do you remember what the statue looked like, or?
It was blurry.
A blurry statue.
The face,
Yes,
the face was blurred.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was a womanly form in a cloak. I should have mentioned that.
Okay.
So,
Um,
yeah, good. That's good to know. Sorry, go ahead. You can.
No, is there like a boat ferry worker nearby?
Yeah, they're around. They're just kind of like there's people standing near the railing, making sure no one falls overboard or things like that.
Or jumps overboard
Mhm.
and runs to a chest floating in the ocean. So I wanna go up to one of them and just ask them a couple of questions. Hi, yeah. So I'm like, this is my first time going to Dar Arael. So I was just wondering, like, where at on the island do we get dropped off, as opposed to like where the old ruins are, and just trying to get an understanding so that like when I write it down in my journal later, that I have a very accurate description.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay, that's better. Oh, my persuasion's not good though. That's an 11.
Well, once we get off the ferry, there's going to be the tour group is going to lead you to the haunted ruins. You're going to look around there for a bit, follow the tour. When the tour is done, you're going to come back to the ferry, and that will be that.
How long is the tour?
A couple hours.
Okay.
You should have asked these questions before you got on the boat. If you
Oh,
didn't
I
know.
don't know. I just follow the crowd.
That's an apt way to live. Yeah, that's it. Don't wander off. Stay close. We've managed.
Are there any areas we should stay away from?
Just stay with the group is the best way to go.
But if we
So
have
all-
no intention of that,
All Joe is hearing is, don't follow the group, leave the group, go to the places that say do not enter.
If you're planning to not stay with the group, I would say that you should probably stay on the boat, sir.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. I will stay with the group. Like I told you, I just follow the crowd. So like I was just trying to get the lay of the land. That's all.
That would be for the best. Follow the crowd. Yes.
Follow the crowd. Got it.
Very good. Enjoy the tour.
How big is the island?
Quite large. That's why you should not. That's why you should just follow the crowd, not wander off.
Okay.
If you get lost,
Thank you.
it takes a lot of resources and a lot of people to come find you.
Understood. That would be a very big inconvenience for people, and I don't want to do that. I get it. I get it. Thank you. I feel like I leave that conversation and that guy is very concerned.
He's
about
looking
my-
around like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna,
Like this bitch. She's gonna get lost.
I'm gonna have a quick conversation with Father Demetrius.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Father! No. I feel like I'm leaning on the rail, looking out over the water. And, Father, this is unlike me normally, but I had a dream last night during my meditations.
Mm,
I was wondering if you could possibly help me make sense of it.
I will do my best. Human and elven dreams confuse me slightly, but I will do my best.
I mean, they confuse me too, so. I suppose I saw a town. Is burning and on fire. It's a bit par for the course for me. But then it became dark as there was a solar eclipse. The fires went out. And then I saw a young elf child. She spoke words. You can't go down there. None of you can go down there. And then an eye opened up, and then I woke up.
An eye opened up? Where?
Ben, did I get that right?
It opened up on the object eclipsing the sun.
There we go.
You saw Krakoa then?
I saw Krakoa, the god.
Yeah, and I open my journal and I turn to a page and you see a solar eclipse flagella coming off of the object and an eye open on it. You saw this?
Yes, that's what I saw. Am I to presume that I'm now getting messages from your god?
Yes, I think so. I am currently in a unique position with Krakoa, and I believe there is much yet left unfinished there.
Is your status set to it's complicated?
Yes.
That's what I was getting at, yes. But it said we cannot go down there.
Yeah. Ben, were those the exact words? It's you can't go down there, none of you can go down there?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was like writing it really fast while you were...
Yes, I believe those were the exact words.
Yes, the small elf child said you cannot go down there. None of you can go down there.
Did you recognize the child?
I don't believe so, no. Ben, did I recognize the child? Do I roll something?
No, you did not.
Okay. No.
It's really very smoky in here.
Regardless, I'm not one to... the message was quite clear. Don't go down there. Which I feel like we're going to do anyways.
Yes, but it is quite different when a god tells you to do it rather than a tour guide.
That's very true. I suppose we should just be... I don't know. On guard more?
Yes, and if they did not specify why, I will definitely meditate on this. Thank you, Varys.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Ben,
Mm-hmm.
the guy that we bribed earlier to, like, help us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to go up to him.
Okay. You walk up to him and he sees you. Oh, what now?
If I was an adventurer looking to find my way into the actual ruins and not just the touristy section, where would I go? and I'll hold up my coin pouch. It could be profitable, depending on how good the answer is.
He looks at the coin pouch and looks at you and looks around. And just, okay. Everything that we do with the tours, it's all fabricated. It's all built. We don't want people going to any of the actual ruins because we've had a lot of people die there. A ton of people. There's a crazy wizard, undead just spewing from the place. Really just not a good fucking place. If you go, I need you to know I'm going to basically cross you off the manifest.
Oh, that'd probably be best. We don't intend on returning with the ferry regardless.
Great. He just starts crossing shit off and he just... When we get off, the path splits left. You're going to want to go straight into the forest. Don't let any of the people see you. They're going to scream at you if you do. Of course, they probably can't stop you, but they're definitely going to make a big deal about it, and you probably don't want that. Go straight into the forest. Follow nothing. There's really nothing to follow. Excuse me. You're going to want to walk into the forest for about half a mile or so. And soon enough, you're going to see a large oak tree. Go around that. Pass by a larger hill. Cross through that. And you're going to see a stone circle with a wizard's tower. You'll see the wizard's tower probably fairly farther than that. So if you get, depending on how dense the foliage is right now. I've never been through there during the winter, so I don't know how easy it might be to see. But follow the wizard's tower if you see it. Otherwise, pass across, take a right at the oak tree, follow the hill around, and you will find a circle of stones with the wizard tower. That's the old Dar Arael ruins. Sorry,
Wonderful.
I forgot to talk, I guess. Forgot how to talk. I can't talk!
Wonderful. I'm gonna give him 20 gold.
Thank you. And it was nice knowing you.
It was good knowing you two. You have been very helpful.
They pay me nothing. And he walks off.
You see? You just gotta find the guy who's disgruntled. That's all, Joe. Now, Ben, I did not grab my journal fast enough, and you are giving directions, so...
It's alright. You guys have enough directions. You basically have lowered the survival check DC, so...
Okay.
You're good.
Follow the tower to a big oak tree, turn right, go to the circle of stones.
There was an around the hill somewhere in that too, I think.
After you turn right at the oak tree.
After they turn right at the oak tree, yeah.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they would like to do?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll to see if I get seasick.
Okay, roll a Constitution save.
Oh, it's not bad. Okay, that's gonna be a 21. Sorry, Varus has never been out on this big of open water before. So.
Well, it's a large boat, so it's fairly it's not very rocky at all, so you're all good. All right. Did someone else say they wanted to do something?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a below deck or like cabins or
there
something?
are 3 floors open to you. There's the top deck, there's a floor underneath that, and a floor underneath that. But there's people on all of them. There definitely seems to be a below even further than that, like that's actually inside, because even the lowest deck that you have access to is open on the sides. They're like 3 floors. But it seems to be crew only.
Okay, then I just want to go to the most secluded place on the lowest deck.
Okay. And the lowest deck is probably the most secluded. It's just Most people are higher up. They want to get a look
Alright.
at things. All right, so you find a nice quiet corner.
Yeah. Let me see. What do I actually have here?
She's like, I'm your boy today.
So, I'm going to set out my incense. I'm going to set out 25 gold pieces, my golden reliquary, basically everything.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast divination.
Okay. All right. You focus. You meditate. Looking out over the lake. And as you do, breathing in the incense, focusing, you open up your eyes and you see a reflection of the sun on the lake, the water distorting it and rippling it. And you notice an eclipse begin to form over it. The eye opens up. What do you want to ask?
Why can we not go down into Dar Arael?
You sit there and focus on the vision in your mind for a moment. Until you hear a woman arguing with her son behind you. He's crying, and your mind kind of focuses on that as you hear the boy say, "But why? Why can't I go? I want to go." And you hear the mother say, "Because I said so, and because I'm the adult, so now stop it. You're embarrassing me." And they walk off. And when you look back and you focus again on the sun, on the vision, the eclipse is gone and the sun is just casting a reflection.
That's definitely how the gods see us.
Yeah, we're petulant children. Yeah, that's about right.
Dahlia, what the fuck? She keeps walking across my goddamn keyboard.
Because she's hungry.
You will not enjoy your Dungeons and Dragons today, human.
What are you doing, Chloe?
I don't know what's she doing.
Looks like black cats are going off because
Yeah.
ours is pushing D12s off the table.
It's sitting on my character
She
sheet.
is sitting on our character sheets and rolling several dice off the table. So it's been a great little bit here.
Wait, let me.
Garrus
Wait,
is sleeping. He's just...
Chloe.
There it goes. All right, hold on.
What'd she get?
She just knocked a dice off the table.
What'd she get?
It was a D12. She got a 2.
Wow. All right, Chloe.
All right,
Bad
roll for
shit's
initiative,
about to
everyone,
happen.
If you want to do that for a random encounter, there you go.
Suddenly, off the port bow.
All right.
Oh,
So-
can we please try to do that next time for a random encounter?
Get her to
Just-
roll.
She'll roll it. If we put it in front of her, she'll roll it.
She rolls it all the
100%.
time.
D20, D12, whatever you
We'll get her to do that. All right. So, Demetrius, is there anything else you wanted to do in that moment?
No, I will linger there a little longer and then After a while, just pack up
Okay.
my stuff and return to the others.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do? Then as the travel comes to an end and the sun reaches a point of dusk, the fairy bell begins to ring. Ding, 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 as you all kind of look toward the... Oh god, I forget ship terms. The fore, I believe. Is that correct?
Front of the ship?
The bow.
Bow.
Thank you. I knew it was some word that was dumb. So...
Jesus, Ben.
Boats are stupid.
Boats are literally the dumbest. They get stuck in canals. So,
Can we just agree? Can we just agree? Fuck boats. Right?
fuck
Just
boats.
boats.
I mean, I'll agree, but in a different way.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an entire genre of anime devoted to that, good sir.
Yeah. Sadly, uninstalls his World of Warships.
Now ships, on the other hand, I'm all about ships.
Anyway, you run to the bow, move to the bow of the ship to see a large island, coated in trees and foliage. Of course, leafless, being the end of winter. Light patches of snow coating the ground, and a group of people standing on the dock, dressed in what look to be ceremonial robes, doing like tribal dances as people are approaching. And you can hear like everyone's just oohing and eyeing over there, and they're like looking at them, and you can see off to like your left side as the ferry's pulling in, what looks to be like ruins of a town built onto the beach. And people are like pointing over there, and they're like, "Oh wow, look at that!" There's a ruined tower kind of poking out and stuff like that. You could see like there's just all sorts of people walking around over there. People are excited as they're pulling in, and the ferry pulls into the dock, and they rope it to the dock, and people start filing off.
Quick thing. In that time, could I have mentioned to the group the directions that were given to us?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
I realized that I didn't explicitly say I told everyone, so I need
right.
to make sure. And I will also, as we're getting off the boat, when the paths diverge, I will do my best to obscure exit, just to make it easier.
Okay.
Sure, that is fine.
I want an excuse to use my ring of obscuring, because I've used it like once since I got it.
I forgot you even have a ring of obscuring.
I know. I hope to be able to use it all the time, and I used it like once right away, and that was it. It's because I keep moving, and if I fog up the area, it screws other people over.
Okay.
Oh, I did use it one other time. That was fun.
All right. So you all make your way off of the ferry, slowly but surely, moving with the crowd as they all move incredibly slowly, way slower than any reasonable person should fucking move. And it's just like you're waddling at a certain point because you're like walking, you're like, ugh, and just kind of waiting for people to just get their butts moving. And soon enough, you're on the dock, and as you're on the dock, you can see, like, these people in these robes are just like, "Oh, welcome to Dar Arael!" And people are like, "Oh, wow, that's so authentic," and they keep moving. They all begin to follow the path off to the left. What would you like to do?
We want to go.
Yeah,
we will other way.
We're going straight, right?
Yeah, we'll go straight, and I'll do the ring of obscuring and create a fog cloud so that they won't even see us leave.
I'll just go like, "You can't see me."
Fog begins to kind of just appear into the air around all of you as people are like, "Wow, they have fog. So authentic."
Oh crap, I just upped their production value.
That's amazing. No, it's good. It gives us an advantage.
You can hear some kids back on the dock going, "Mommy, I don't want to go into the fog." And she's like, "Oh, it's just fake, honey. Come on." And they're like walking through. And you can see like people like looking around. That wasn't reported in the weather today. You all managed to just kind of step off the path and start heading straight There's so many people, and you guys are just kind of, and the fog is able to help you guys just split off without any issue. Soon enough, you move away from everyone, and the roar of the crowd becomes just a slight murmur behind all of you. You continue to walk as the sun goes from dusk to dipping below the horizon. Still, as you continue to walk, you can hear the sound of drums off in the distance, just to the, it would be the west. You can hear, every once in a while, a laugh lift up over the trees. Birds flying off at the sudden startling of noise.
Those damn laughing birds.
No, coming from the
I know.
the group. And as you walk through this place, you feel a certain history here. The ground has roots ripping from the ground and digging back below. Trees tangle up around each other after years of growing together in such a tight space. The ground is not flat by any means, but is built of cracks and cliffs and hills and rocks all kind of pushed together, as it seems this island was pulled up from the very lake itself that it sits upon many, many years ago. And as you continue to walk and the sun dips below the horizon and darkness would envelop all of you, were it not for the bright moon above, the stars illuminating the area. A full moon lighting your way, just one tonight. You all make your way through the wilderness until you arrive at a large oak tree, about 80 to 100 feet tall, about probably 20 feet thick, wrapped around itself as its gnarled roots kind of, some ripped up from the ground, others, you could tell, just dug deep. At this point, I need everyone to just roll, or whoever is leading the group, probably Grimald, yeah? Roll
Not
a...
me.
Can I aid him for it?
Sure. So roll a survival check with advantage. As the directions were helpful, but still not 100%, clear. There's,
What are you talking about? They weren't vague.
It's easy to misinterpret.
It's like there's a hill and a tower and a tree.
Oh, there it is. There's the tree. I just turn immediately. It's a 19.
A 19, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for the advantage. The first one was John.
Turn right at the tree.
This is like Advanced Dora the Explorer.
And continue.
Which way's the tower?
And continue walking, just kind of every once in a while, like climbing up onto a large rock that becomes the ground, and then dropping back down once again. You could see bits of spring kind of beginning to sprout through the pebbles along the ground, little green leaves poking up through as they have begun to get enough sun to get their first life. And soon enough, you come across a hill. Large, ominous, almost like a sleeping giant. Just cragged and rocky, and you see just over the hill the image of what appears to be the head of a tower just beyond. You walk around the hill, moving carefully but quickly, aware that time is of the essence. Ophelia has been quiet this time, just kind of taking in the area, looking around. And as you turn on the hill, you see just ahead a circle of stones. A circle that you recognize, Demetrius, despite the fact that centuries have passed. They still stand nearly exactly the same. But this time, a tower built along with them, just beyond the circle. This is about 500 feet off. This circle is the tower being probably about 1,000 as you all continue to walk. The trees seem to have grown in a welcoming manner, as if creating an archway for you all to follow toward this section, as if beckoning you to come closer. And as you do, and as you continue to walk, you feel your vision begin to get hazy as you continue to get closer to the stone circle.
All of us, or just Demetrius?
All of you.
Oh.
You begin to feel a little lightheaded as the smell of lavender begins to hit your nostrils.
Uh-oh.
It's not enough to cause alarm, but it is strange. And just when you all begin to think that you should say something to the other, Aldous.
Yes.
The ground begins to fall away from you.
Okay.
What?
But you aren't worried, for you can swim. And
Yes.
so you continue to swim. You're underwater,
Good.
and you pass a boulder.
I pass a what? I'm
A
sorry.
boulder.
Oh.
And you see a Triton. Leilani. She tosses a disc. It slices through the water, and your best friend and brother Aramis catches it. He does a flip through the water as he does, and he laughs jovially and turns to you. Catch, Aldous! And he tosses it. This comes flying through the water towards you. First of all, roll wisdom save for me, please.
You got it, man.
Oh my god, are you good at for playing frisbee? All this?
Yo, I'm
You gonna
the
catch
best.
the disc?
I don't.
Oh no.
I'm gonna rock that scuba.
Not that wisdom save though. You're not wise.
Yeah. What's 6 minus 2?
That's 4.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
All right, now go
6
ahead.
Minus 1 is 5.
All right, now go ahead and roll a dexterity save to catch the disc, please.
Do it, catch it. You won't.
Rock that scuba. 13.
Hey.
13? Enough to catch a simple disc flying through the water. You catch it with 2 hands. And
Can I alligator? Just
yeah, exactly. It wasn't elegant, but you managed to catch it as they all are laughing, and they're like, "Come on! What took you so long?"
What do I like?
It's like
feel?
it's like a dream. You don't remember how this started, but you know that you're supposed to be here. This makes sense to you. Though it is strange because you don't remember how you got here.
I don't know what took me so long. Where are we going?
What do you mean, where are we going? Do you have somewhere to be?
For some reason, I thought so.
Why?
Like a feeling that I had somewhere to be.
And
Do we not have somewhere to go? Or are we just here, right?
You hear Leilani's laughing, and she goes, "He doesn't know how to handle peace in his time." and Aramis laughs at you, and he goes, "Oh, brother." And he swims up to you and puts his hands on your shoulder, and goes, "You can rest now. No need to go anywhere. Come, Leilani has baked us something."
Oh, that sounds nice.
I love Leilani's baking. And I guess I'll swim after him wherever
Time
he
to
goes.
get big.
Yeah, he leads you, and Leilani follows as you three swim to a little clearing in the water. You could see there's beautiful coral growing up around the area. A little undersea basket made of a shell, sitting on the ground, weighed down. And you all swim over to take a seat and begin eating.
Got it. I will sit and eat whatever.
I'm really hoping we're just watching all this be like, yeah, bro, I got it. Oh, okay.
I have a feeling we're all gonna be trying to catch frisbees, metaphorically.
You
Hey, Grimald, catch this monster's head. Oh.
You sit and listen as Aramis chats about the various goings-ons that need to be handled. The aboleths, of course, have been driven down, back down to the darkened depths. Lockworthfell, handled, of course. Now what's left is to truly unite this plane under our vision.
Yes, absolutely.
I believe
the best way to protect them is to, I mean, you mean the water plane, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes, the only way to protect this is if we make sure we have control, at least, of where we are.
Control. I like it. The merits, of course, being the key opponents in that situation, but I do believe that we can peacefully discuss things with them, if you so choose.
Yes, there's no reason for violence, absolutely. I am much more in the idea of, if we talk it out, they will listen to us. We have to offer them something.
Or if we let them talk, then they will listen to us. And Leilani laughs and it's like, I am truly glad that you have chosen to come back and help us through this process. I understand what you were doing was very important, but...
What was I doing?
I don't know. All you told me was that it was important. Once upon a time. But now this is important.
Yes, it is. I try to think about what I was doing.
Roll a wisdom save. Well, not yet. Actually, go ahead and roll a wisdom save for me.
Wise, though. That's not good.
Nope, that's an 8.
You try and think, but nothing comes to you. Nothing comes to you.
Apparently, it wasn't that important.
Dozer, roll a wisdom save for me, please.
We all be catching these frisbees, yo.
Oh boy. Let's see, wisdom. That's my
Catching bees or catching Z's?
7. Oh, why is it always wisdom? Why can't there be just do a strength save? Like for
a brain strength. Dozer. As you had walked, suddenly you are marching through the sunny, warm streets of District 5 of New Praxia. You nod at the people smiling and waving as you pass them. Some of them greet you. They, hello, Dozer, and they continue on. You're just, hey. Suddenly, a warforged approaches you and salutes. Commander, your presence is requested in the spire. And before you can respond, you hear the laugh of that same teenage gnome. Aww. Uncle! You turn and see Kellen running towards you. And as he does, he jumps up into your arms and you swing him around.
Don't you do this!
Call me uncle.
Zook follows behind. And you hear him, there you are!
Do we kiss?
Do you want to kiss?
No. Not
He's
today.
Like, yes?
Not today.
Tears.
And you hear Kellen says, Uncle, we're going to be having dinner tonight. We would love to have you.
I don't eat.
Of course.
No, I'd love to come. I'd love to be a fly on the wall there. That'd be great.
Of course. But and we have Father's food that he was able to craft for you. Food that you're able to enjoy.
What?
You don't remember?
Not that well, now I do recall.
Commander, your presence is requested in the spire still.
Whoa, well.
And Zook is like, now hold on a second. I do believe that he is our friend before he is your commander. And you see the Warforged just say, oh, Zook, that may be true, but the simple fact is he is needed.
All right. Hey, all right, boys. I'll be back. Duty calls. hold that thought, and then I'll go. Having a great day.
All right. You walk along with this Warforge. As you walk by, you see just tons of Warforge out kind of patrolling the area. They salute you as you walk by, and you salute back as they do. The people are walking by. All of them seem happy, fed, and all of them look at you admirably as they do. You pass through the district silently with this Warforge, unless you have anything you want to talk to him about.
No, not really. I think the usual silent walk.
Okay. And soon enough, you make your way into District 1 and to the Spire. You approach, passing through the archway under the circle that surrounds the spire, the circled wall, and approach the door. The Warforged stops and 3 knocks. He looks at you and he goes, "Good luck, Commander." And the door opens up.
Good luck.
Creaky door.
Creaky door. Thank you for the good luck. And I walk in.
As you walk in, you enter the familiar space that you've been in before. The large hollow spire reaching up to the top. The floor, a symmetrical ceramic tiling. But instead of the hollow circle table that once stood in here is now a center circle, a filled-in circle. And standing on one side of it is a roughly 10 to 15 foot tall Warforge. Swords coming out his back, blades running down his arm, and he looks up at you. He goes, "Commander."
Yes, sir. This is a dream come true, isn't it?
I'm glad you're here. We need to discuss the coming invasion force. Joe.
Well,
really quick, Dozer, roll another wisdom save for me, please.
It's always wisdom. 11.
Okay. Joe, roll a wisdom save for me, please.
Supposed to be good at those. Oh! 24.
You turn the corner and lay your eyes upon your home. A picturesque cabin that rests on a cliff top overlooking a sun-kissed valley. No other building around you. You take a deep breath and you smell your latest batch of brew on the air. It's ready. You walk around the building to your dozens of kegs and check one of them. It's perfect. Just like the recipe described. You never considered what alcoholic air could become, but this will certainly be a hit in the tavern the next time you make your way to... Nope, you were in a forest. You were on an island. You're looking around and you're not sure what any of this is. What would you like to do?
Can I try and look for, do I see my party members around me?
Nope, they're not here, and that's disconcerting.
What do I see? It's just a forest?
Yeah, as you look around, this cabin this little cottage is built on top of this cliff. So you have this massive green forest down below, warmly lit in sunset. And behind you is another forest with a road that seems to lead down this mountain.
There's a road, you said?
Mm-hmm. A path.
I'm gonna follow that path.
Okay. As you begin to follow the path away from your cottage, you hear in the back of your mind, "Why are you leaving home? Isn't this what you want?"
What does that voice sound like?
Sounds like you. Your own subconscious poking at you.
I'm gonna keep going.
As you continue to walk away from it, you turn back and it's impossibly far away from you now. And you feel, once again, that little voice in the back of your head. If you walk away from this, you'll never have it.
I keep walking.
You continue to walk away from it, and soon enough you begin to kind of push through the fabric of what you see. You feel the world kind of push against your face, and as you do, you open up your eyes, and you're standing in this stone circle. As you look around, all of your friends are eyes glazed over, glowing a lavender color. And you can, as you do, you hear, "Wow. I did not think you would be the one." You turn back and you see a man, fairly tall, brown skin, a black goatee and hair perfectly combed back, kind of stuck to his head, going back to the bottom of his neck. He wears a collarless black cloak that's buttoned all the way up to his neck, and he's smoking something rolled right now. His eyes also glowing lavender as he's leaning on one of the stones right now.
Yeah, well, I'm just full of surprises, aren't I? Who are you?
In what way are you asking?
I mean, I guess I don't really care who you are, but what are you doing to my friends?
Do you want to see?
I don't want to experience it because I think I just did. And want to know, what power do you hold over them?
I don't hold any power over them. I'm just showing them something. Do you want to see?
You're showing them what you think they want.
No.
A future that they hope to have, but not actually have.
I'm showing them what I know they want. And with that, Varus, I need you to roll a wisdom save, please.
Nature's medicine, baby.
Got it. Oh.
420 episode.
That guy's a fucking druid.
That's gonna be a 10 for me, big dog.
10. You step out of your carriage and onto the ground to look upon the disaster. An entire village burning. And the sheer sight makes your stomach turn. Your Grace, you turn to see a guard covered in soot. He's breathing heavily and tired. I apologize for asking this of you, but the fires have been spreading. We evacuated the town, but they'll be left with nothing if we can't get it under control. If it pleases you, may you lend your aid. The people who are gathered around the town were watching the have been watching the fires, have begun to turn and notice you, and as they do, you hear them shouting, "Save us! Save us, King Sovolus! Save us!"
I'm gonna try to save him. I'm not entirely certain what I can do with controlling fire.
You approach.
Okay.
How do you want to try and save them?
Heroes never die.
Yeah, I don't know how I can. I guess I'm just gonna try to like. It sounds cheesy, but I want to reach out to the fire to see if I can feel it.
As you do reach out to the fire, you do feel it. You feel it breathing It's angry, it's confused, it's upset, and you just lower your hand, and as you do, the fire shrinks away, and soon is gone to nothing. And everyone cheers out, and people come up to you and begin to just drop to their knees and grab onto you, trying to grab your hands, thanking you, pulling you close.
I try to like pick them up off the ground so that
You do, and some kiss your hand, other try to touch your face, and you can hear the guard coming back, and he's just, all right, give His Highness his space, please. And they all just kind of move back, and he goes, Your Grace, thank you so much. We couldn't have done this without you.
you know, it was a team effort, really. You did your job keeping the people safe. You know, that's really. Well, there goes my pen. That's really important as well. So, good work, soldier.
Now, we have many injured to tend to, Your Grace. Please.
I will be here to help.
What? Truly?
Absolutely.
Please, follow us. And they begin to lead you into the town as they just all kind of a couple of them grab your hand and just begin to lead you through. It's not a worship. It's not, undying respect. You feel you've earned this as they pull you forward. That you've been there for them time and again and have made up for all of the horrible things you've done in the past. This isn't in your mind, in the back of your mind, maybe part of this is undue, but you know that you've put in the work to get this kind of treatment. And as you do, they lead you into town. You could see people with burns all over them.
I start casting healing spells like it's going out of style, man.
And you do, and it's so easy for you, just running your hand over, and you can hear them like calling out that miracles are happening here. You're a king for the people, of the people, and they are so happy to have their Red King. Now, I need you to roll another wisdom save for me, please.
It's gonna be a 19, big dog.
A 19. As you begin to heal, you look to your right to make sure to see how Moke is doing. And that's when you suddenly go, Moke? And that's when you remember you are not... You where's your party? They should be here. But we're gonna move on. Grimold. Roll wisdom save for me, please.
Oh boy.
That's a critical failure.
Yes! What does Grimold see, Ghost of Christmas Future?
You open the door to your home in District 1. With all you've been through the past year, the lavishness is almost embarrassing. But you forget it all the moment you lay your eyes upon a fair elven woman standing at the threshold of the foyer. She looks no older than you, but she is. And you know this because she is your mother. She smiles. Hello, Ryle, she says with a smile. Alar and Enna run out of the kitchen and embrace you, laughing, and your father follows slowly, placing his arm around your mother. You get Alar and Enna shouting, "Welcome home, brother! Welcome home!" And they wrap their arms around you. What do you do?
I'm assuming from the previous ones that this doesn't feel weird, and I don't remember.
You don't remember how you got here. As you look over your shoulder, you could see the streets of District 1 behind you, but it doesn't feel wrong. It feels like you've finally completed what you've always wanted. Your mother looks to you and she's just, would you like to come in and talk?
Yes. We have much to discuss.
We do. They lead you inside and sit you down at the family table. Your mother looks to Alar and Anna, and she just says, "Dears, would you be wonderful and go grab us some tea while we speak?" "Yes, mother." And they run off. Your father sits down at the head of the table, your mother next to him. Where do you sit?
My brain's trying to like process where would be appropriate.
It's a usual rectangular table. He's at the head, she's at his right hand.
I'll go to sit at his left hand.
Okay. You sit down. Your mother grabs your hand across the table. Rael, we forgive you. We know it wasn't you. It was us. We failed. Know that there's no power in this world that could make me hate you. And your father feels the same way. Right, Bayro? And he looks at you and... Rael, I know that you did what you felt was necessary at the time. And I know you've grown beyond that now. Perhaps we may also grow past what had happened. Your siblings come back in with the tea and begin to pour it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna... Thank you.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fucking start crying, so...
It's okay. You don't need to thank us. You are loved. And you are home. Should I make your bed for the evening?
Yes. I would love that.
Perfect. She stands and leaves you with your father. Roll a wisdom save for me, please.
That's a crit success.
Hey.
Wow. A 1 and a 20.
That's awesome.
I like you're like this is too good to be true.
That's so fucking good for that situation.
As she gets up and leaves, you look to your father, who's looking at you, and as he looks at you, you suddenly look away, breaking eye contact, unable to look at him at all. The shame of the truth of the matter. And in the back of your head, you hear, No. You can be forgiven. You can be forgiven. It's fine. Don't worry. And we're going to move on. Demetrius, roll a wisdom save for me, please.
Do it, buddy.
Yeah, bitch.
Uh, 24.
You are walking the aisle of your temple, surveying the area around the benches to ensure everything is clean and ready for today's service. Hi, Father Demetrius. You're stopped in your tracks and spin around to see your own father standing at the entrance of this massive stone temple. You smile. King Lysander, so gracious to gift his presence in your temple. What do you think? We rebuilt her well, haven't we? As you look to the front of the temple, you see the eye within the circular object and the tree atop it, Krakoa. And now more than ever, you question why you would have a temple for Krakoa. here in Romagna. You look back to your father. He isn't dressed in the robes of the sovereignty, and your party isn't anywhere near you. What do you do?
Do I recognize the building I'm in?
Yes, it's a temple that you remember your father speaking at many times here in Romagna.
Can I turn to go outside?
He is actually standing at the entrance to the outside right now. You can walk toward him.
Yeah.
You do?
I do.
All right, as you do and kind of make your way, he goes, "Hey, where are you going? Do not have service soon?"
Yes, I thought I would stand by the entrance and welcome the patrons today.
I shall stand with you. It would do them well to see me with you. And
agree.
He turns around to walk with you out into to the entrance, rather. You walk toward it. And he stops at the threshold with you.
Well,
do you like it?
It's magnificent.
Took a lot of time, but with the quarry defeated, I figured must have a temple now more than ever.
I think we could all use reflection in whatever form it comes.
It's a wise way of putting it. You're very clearly the one in charge here.
Here?
Yes. Here, the temple. Are you okay? You nervous for your service tonight?
How much am I aware of? Is this in the moment, or am I?
You're aware that something is wrong. You don't remember getting here, but you know that your party should be here. Mm-hmm. You know that Romagna is destroyed. The quarry aren't defeated. Your father is dressed in the wrong clothes. You recognize that everything is wrong here.
Mm-hmm. Nervous? No. I look forward to it. As I look forward to all my services.
Very well.
The only question I have is, why?
Why do we have service? That is your choice. I do not know, but I believe it would do good.
Father, I have something to ask you.
Ask away, son.
That business with the Redland sovereignty. I still do not fully understand why you did what you did.
I told you, I was just a spy. It was all a ruse.
Yes, but you made no indication of that. You could have told me at any time.
I was in deep cover. I needed to maintain the illusion.
Yes, of course. I cannot think of how much sooner this all would have happened Had I known then what I know now, how many lives could have been saved? It weighs on me.
You are speaking cryptically, Demetrius. Don't you want...
Is it just me?
Don't you want this?
If this is supposed to be the future, it is not mine.
It can be.
I do not see a future where I am without my party. Perhaps I did months ago, but so much has changed, it feels like years. I am not supposed to be here, and I think you know that.
You speak to me as if I am your father. And he walks out the door.
Can I follow? Is there a white void? Or...
Once you step out the door to follow, the ground cracks underneath you, and you fall through it, and you... Joe, you watch as Demetrius comes to, and the man just... Oh! Strike two, I suppose.
Damn, that's... What do you call that?
You gonna pass that?
You want some?
I don't know. Is that what they're taking?
Oh, no. They're on a whole other drug. This is just for me.
Donkey butter.
Welcome back. Mulk. Roll a wisdom save for me, please.
Do it, bitch. You won't.
He's like, I got a 39.
No, I got a 19.
A 19.
You gotta succeed, because I'm pretty sure that would push me over the edge. You're...
As you
fallen.
Carefully step through the verdant green glade, your ears perk up. You're being stalked. You take up the rod and hold it in your hands lightly as you side-eye the area around you. Suddenly, a cat's roar screams out as you feel arms wrapped around your neck. You try to flip it over, but you can't, and drop to your knees. Another win for me, Papa. Dalen laughs as she lets you go and jumps over your shoulder. Just beyond, you hear, "Hey, what did I tell you about beating old men?" Pren steps past the tree coming from your tent just beyond. Dalen looks at her. Make sure you win or it's embarrassing? She turns around and helps you up. But they're not here. And you know this. As much as you wish that they were alive, they aren't. Question is, does it matter? What do you do?
He follows them.
Okay. She leads you just beyond the trees to the tent. And as you all enter, you see a man. Blonde, the receding hairline, a red shirt, and a brown leather vest. Donovan Macob. He looks to you. Pren and Dalen are shocked at his sudden appearance and step back. Hey. Why don't you just... I've been thinking. I'm interested in maybe examining that rod a little more closely. He nods at the one in your hand and you look at it. The dowsing rod. Could you maybe talk to your people for me?
Do I? Is this a memory or is this a vision?
No, this isn't how it was. You
Okay.
you know this for a fact. You're looking around. This isn't how it happened. This is an abridged, sloppy version of events.
Can I? Do I still just see this vision, or can I like observe outside of it? I guess.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, you are yourself. You are standing here in this tent right now.
I'm.
Hello, Sinric.
I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna jump on him.
You jump on him immediately, wrap your hands around his neck, and you see fire burn in his eyes as he tries to get it up. You grab his arm and slam it down, and slowly the life leaves his eyes. Pren's shocked. Dalen's hiding behind her. Was he here to hurt us?
Yes, to take everything.
Then you saved us.
I just look up at them. I don't know.
Come, it is okay. Pren walks up to you and touches your shoulder. We will return his body to the earth.
Yes, we will.
You can hear in the back of your head that little voice. You're strong enough. You're strong enough. You've defended your clan, defended your tribe. You're strong enough.
I can prepare the ritual for it.
Very well. You look around. Your party isn't here. You're well aware. But moving on. At the end of this round of initiative, Joe and Demetrius, you're standing there with the man who's looking at all of them, and he's looks over at Moke, and he goes, now he really likes this. He's into this a lot.
Who are you?
In which way are you asking?
Well, I said. And that's what he said.
Okay.
Because you are asking poor questions. Are you asking my name? Are you asking who I am to you? Are you asking who I am to know the things I know? Who am I in regards to this place? Who am I in regards to space, to time, to... who am I in regards to any king or country? There's a lot of questions there within who are you?
A name would be a good start.
Name's not important.
This is why I didn't ask him.
Is that Swedish?
You're not there.
Welsh, actually.
You're not there.
Okay, not important. All right. As I said,
do you want something to call me?
Not to break. No, I just want to know what you are doing to my friends.
Same thing I did to you. And to you. But I got it wrong, apparently. What part of it didn't you like?
I do not think of myself as that of going into the preaching avenue. Given all that has happened in the short time I have known everyone here, I do not think that I would simply go off on my own to preach the word of Krakoa.
After all he's done for you? You really won't go on for him?
My path is uncertain currently. I do not think I would believe my future, even if it were true. I do not have a future yet because it is not yet written.
It can be. Oh! Oh, it's getting good. Aldous.
Hey.
You, Aramis, and Leilani, all three of you, make your way into the Citadel of 10,000 Pearls. You see a Merid ambassador standing before you, looking to greet you. It holds its hand out. King Aramis, 'tis nice to finally see you outside of the kingdom. And truth be told, I didn't believe that you would do it, let alone without an army. Aramis grabs its hand and goes, My wife, Leilani, my brother, Aldous. He grabs Leilani's hand and kisses it, and then grabs your hand, Aldous.
And kisses it.
Shakes it. Shall we go inside?
Wait, do I have both of my hands?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, I learned that spell. I just don't do it.
If this was a true dream where I had everything I wanted, I'd have both hands back.
I don't think you do. I don't think you
I'm
really
playing.
can.
I know. I'm fucking around.
I think you had your chance to get your hand back, and you chose not to, so.
I didn't.
The ladies like it.
The water.
So you all are led into this grand chamber just within the palace. Aramis whispers over to you and Leilani as you're walking. No, remember, if they start telling a story, don't interrupt them. It's highly, highly bad class to do so.
You got it, man.
You all are led into this chamber and sits down. Now, are we looking to begin with some hors d'oeuvres? A show of hospitality? And Aramis, yes, hors d'oeuvres would be fine. Aldous? Do you want some?
I look around for a servant.
Do you want some?
Oh. Sure, yeah, I'm always hungry. Always could eat.
Very good. Yes, please. We'll be right back. And floats out. Okay, we're in. It's a good first start, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Now, Aldous, just remember, you're better at talking than I am, so I want you to do most of the negotiations.
That's what I am here for. I'm prepared for these. We can unite the water plane. We'll have a better chance against the darkened depths in the future.
Aldous, there's no darkened depths anymore. Remember?
No, I don't for some. What did we... How did they...
We dropped a bomb on them.
Baby.
Collapsed the trench.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It is just us now. Peace.
Yes, that is good. I guess I just don't believe. It's hard to believe that will stop them. You know, they're very powerful. You know. I suppose. I guess. Why didn't we think of this earlier, right?
It's the same thing you said when you came up with the plan. He pats you on the back. He's just... No, don't blow this. It's very important. Go ahead and roll another...
Yes, the Mirids are very important.
Go ahead and roll another wisdom save for me, please.
Sure.
Don't fuck it.
15.
15. Okay. Dozer.
It's about as high as we can get, ladies and gents. I know, I'm just playing.
The Lord of Blades is standing at the table, going over the map with you. So he looks to you and he goes, Now, the invading armies will be coming from the south. As you can see, Dozer, this is your place first. Which district is the best to set up a front line of defense?
Well, as I like to do. So they're coming straight from the south. We have to, if we're going to do this and we have preemptive strategy, we let them in and then we cut them off and crush them.
Let them in. And then crush them literally? Or...
Almost. So we come in off their flanks. So, our idea is make the place seem alive. Make it seem like it's full of civilians. Easy. Cakewalk, right? And then they come in, close the door behind them, and come from the flanks and crush them.
Very good. Your strategies are always the most impressive.
You just gotta be brutal.
And then we'll prepare for it. Lieutenant, grab as many of the meat sacks as you can. Round them up. Put them in the entrance. Make them as bait as possible. We don't want to kill them, but we will use them for what they can.
Yep, you gotta take advantage of your meat sacks.
That's right, Commander. I want to begin gathering the forces. Pick your captains. Pick your platoons. This voice is hard, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I get it, I understand.
Very good. I will meet you on the front lines to see how the defense is going.
Well,
you may spend the evening dealing with any personal affairs.
Thank you, sir.
In the morning, we kill these invaders and show the Red King who's boss.
Curiosity, sorry. I'm just curious. What do I call him if I say, thank you, sir, thank you, my lord? What do I say?
High Commander.
Thank you, High Commander. Oh, he is the High Commander. Okay. Got it. Thank you, High Commander.
You're dismissed. And you exit with the Warforged, or you exit and meet the Warforged who led you here outside. How did it go?
Great. There's a plan, but I've got dinner to catch, so I have to go.
Oh, all right. Have a good night, Commander.
You too. You too, sir. Wait, Commander. He says Commander to me.
Your command.
What's his rank?
Oh,
What's
him?
his rank?
Lieutenant.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Have a good night.
You head off, making your way back to District 5 to Zooks. I need you to roll another wisdom save for me, please.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's just keep going on this wild ride. 10. I've got 10.
Joe, is there anything you'd like to do or say outside of this dreamscape as you are standing there with this man and Demetrius?
You are very good at evading questions. You're very good at it. You're like a pro. Yes, I was going to say, are you as good at evading questions as you are attacks? So tell me what you are doing to my friends.
Do you want to fight me, or?
I mean, I'm telling you I will if you don't tell me what you are doing to my friends.
Okay. That's fine. I'm showing them their deepest desires. I'm giving them a choice right now. Choice you rejected, and that's fine, but we can go over it. Your choice, and for the record, by the way, you are all standing in the stone circle. In the center of the stone circle is a statue of sorts, but it's ruined. It's completely crumbled. There's no head. It's basically just like part of the legs are on the bottom, and it's like cut off at the slanted. You see bare feet underneath this cloak that comes down. At the bottom of the base of this pedestal are stairs that lead down. basically, this is the last chance, right? You can have everything you've ever wanted, or you can go down there. And there's no in between.
So, I guess who are you to know what we actually want? It obviously didn't work.
Ugh, oh man. I'm the guy to know what you actually want.
God, you're so fucking annoying.
Yes.
Oh, God. All right. Well, so I'm going to get my friends and we're going to go down there. Cool?
You can wake them up if you want. I wouldn't do it to a few of them. Just a heads up. They might not like it. I think they're gonna make their decision here pretty soon.
And when you say make their decision,
to stay,
what does that mean?
They're going to choose to stay.
And so they just sit here with purple eyes for eternity?
No. I'm going to send them to where they want to be. This is a preview.
Meaning another world, another...
No,
what?
It's here. I'm just gonna change some pieces around on the board, reconnect some threads, pull some others apart, move them through, circumvent them, and they'll get what they want.
Can I chime in, or is this?
Yeah, you can.
Joe?
You can.
Okay.
Really, I was gonna say, can you please history check or something, because Joe is so confused.
All right. Sorry.
It's not just a snap of the fingers, of course. They need to do. It's basically setting them on a path to make the thing happen.
And what do you get out of it?
I get their everlasting thanks. And I saved you from a bad decision. I think it all works, doesn't it?
Okay, this guy. What is? You said he's. Did you describe him?
Yeah. He's brown skin, a black goatee. He has black hair that's combed back. It goes back to the back of his neck.
And he's wearing the robe that's buttoned up.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Colorless, plain. Black.
Is he humanoid?
He is. He appears to be human, actually.
Okay.
Dude, if I don't recognize him, could I do a history check? Or
That's something you could do. Yeah, go ahead.
Or okay.
Do you recognize what he's talking about? Like, where is he planning on sending them? I don't. This just is very complex.
Woof. No, that's a 2.
Wah, wah, wah.
He is very cryptic, but you also are getting the sense as you look around at your friends, seems to be powerful powerful.
Yes, that's why I'm kind of terrified.
But we're moving on.
Oh, I wanted to poke him.
You wanted to poke him?
Yeah, I wanted to make fun of him.
Go ahead.
So you say that people are going to have their everlasting thanks and you save them from these decisions. You obviously did not do a very good job with me. Cause a cabin in the woods, where the fuck were the people?
You want to be left alone.
You're
a danger to everyone around you. Everyone you come into contact with either dies, gets wrapped up into your bullshit, or becomes evil, I guess. You are the common denominator in everyone's misery, so you want to go away.
Obviously not, because I'm still here. Well, so how do I make you go away?
Let's pay attention now. So, Varus, you have now just begun to realize that something here is wrong. That your party isn't here. You are not a king, and for the love of God, if one more person calls you Sovelis, what do you want to do?
So I noticed Moke is there.
No, Moke's not there. No one's there.
I thought you said like I look over to check on Moke.
Yeah, you looked to check on Moke because you remembered that Moke was in the forest with you, but suddenly he's not there. No one's here. None of your party is here. That's what I was getting at. You remembered that you should be with your party, but they are not here.
Got it. I
As they come up, as one person walks up and they go, Your Grace, if I could be next, please. I've got a nice burn on my hand here. It keeps me from doing the work needed. May you?
What is my name?
Is this a test, sir?
Sure. Whatever you want it to be. What is my name?
Name is King Sobolus.
No, that's not right.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. He drops to his knees and he just starts kissing your feet. And he goes, You are too good for me to treat you with such disrespect. I shall call you whatever you wish.
I take a step back from him, and then I'm going to fly up in the air and look around.
You fly up into the air and look around, and there's an area of town and then field, and then you have to like strain your eyes to see beyond that. And you hear in the back of your head, it's okay, you're atoning. You're atoning. You're making up for all of the terrible. You aren't Sobolus the terrible. You're Sobolus the good. It's okay.
No, I will always... it will never be okay, and I don't know, gonna try to push back against whatever's keeping me here.
As you continue to fly higher up into the sky, your eyes open up, and Joe and Demetrius, you see Varus come out of it. He's, oh, jeez. What was wrong with yours?
That was a hell of a thing.
What's wrong with them? I don't know. Come on, let's go.
Look.
Basically. Thank you, Mitch.
I exist to get reference.
Varus, you look around, seeing most of the party, eyes glazed over in a lavender color. Demetrius and Joe looking at you with the same man who's like kind of leaning on the stone. What was wrong with yours?
To be honest, a lot of things was wrong with mine.
Oh my god. Mortals, right? Moving on. Zane. You go from walking through this forest on the island of Dar Arael to walking sandstone streets that you don't recognize. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save for me, please.
Come on. Yeah. Ooh, 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. As you walk these sandstone streets with your father striding next to you, both of you armored up in golden scaled armor, you watch as Dragonborn after Dragonborn walk by you. Some stop to speak to your father, others nod to you as they walk by. And you're walking through this city built like a dream, full of culture and history and spires and domed buildings, all built out of this sandstone. The bright sun warming up the area and the bright blue sky without a cloud in it. Your father stops and looks to you. You know, I'm actually glad you came. I thought it would be hard to leave New Praxia. And for a while I thought I was going to go back, but with you here, in this city, there's no reason to. But you're not in this city, Zane. And as you look around, you wonder where your party is. You wonder why you're suddenly in some sort of desert area and not the forest you were once in. But also, you wonder if it matters. What do you want to do?
You know, the less time that I spend in Eupraxia, the less reasons I find for why I should be in Eupraxia.
Ain't that the truth? We
can't help but feel like I've always felt lost, in a sense. However, my companions gave me something to work for.
Worked for your journey here. And now you're here, among your people. And you have nothing to fear.
So we're in that, I'm presuming we're in that Draconic City? I was trying to pull a map up, but I can't.
As you think about it, yes, it seems incredibly likely that you are currently in Hrothgrad. Specifically Helgafall.
That was like northeast, right?
It's down in the south.
Down in the south. Oh, okay.
Northeast of Hrothgrad. Or northwest of Hrothgrad, excuse me.
So, sorry to retread ground, because I know that this is all things that you guys have been here for. Are we doing like time jumpy stuff, or is it really just...
You were walking through a forest, and suddenly you were walking here. You were on your way to Dar Arael, and suddenly you're here, and that's all you know.
That's all I know.
As you stand there with your father, you both hear, "Help! Help!" As your father turns to look, he goes, "Come on." And they run off toward the sound. But you are aware that your party isn't here. And you are aware that you don't even know where this place is, even though there's a voice in the back of your head saying, "It's Helgafall. This is where you're supposed to be. This is where all of your kind are supposed to be. The promised land. The promised land." Do you follow after your father?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. You continue to follow him. As you hear this voice continue to whisper in the back of your head, and you turn the corner to see a group of the Redland Sovereignty Army marching down the street. Father turns to you and he says, "Get help!" And you watch as he takes a deep breath and blows, and lightning bolt, more powerful than anything you've ever imagined, rips through this army. The army continues to come, but many of them are knocked down. What do you do?
Well, as far as when he says get help, obviously all I can think about is my party. Is there another check I can make?
No,
to like try and remember where
you're aware that this is wrong. Sorry if that's not clear. You are aware that something is wrong. It's up to you whether you would like to continue here or not. That is the point. You now have the choice. Do you want to stay here or do you want to leave? You succeeded your check is what it is.
Okay.
Sorry if that wasn't clear.
No, you're good. I would ultimately like to go back, for sure. But I think that seeing this has given me like some kind of a light at the end of the tunnel, if that makes sense. But I feel like I'd still like hesitate hard because even though it's like in my head, leaving him in that situation.
As you start to move away, not to get help, but to leave this place, you hear, This is it. You're walking away? You're not gonna get this again. Your only choice.
Why could I not get this again?
This is your only chance. It's your only chance. This is what you desire. Why do anything else? You have this now.
It is what I desire, but it is not all that I desire.
As the sandstone begins to turn to sand, and you begin to sink through it, your eyes open up, and you look around, seeing Joe, Demetrius, and Varus standing there with a man, brown skin, a black goatee, black hair combed back perfectly neat and straight. It goes to the bottom of his neck, and wearing a black collarless button-up cloak that's buttoned all the way up to his neck. And he looks at you and he's just, that was literally the definition of what you wanted. What else would you want?
There is so much that my compatriots have helped me to achieve. I cannot simply leave them without assisting them in the same.
Ungrateful.
They have done
Grimold.
too much for me.
Oh, sorry.
For me to leave them that way.
Grimold. You are, what was that last wisdom save again? What did you get?
That was a crit.
Ah, that's right. Your mother comes back into the room. She goes, "Okay. Your bed is prepared, and I'm drawing a bath for you." You look around. Your party isn't here, and furthermore, they shouldn't just be welcoming you back like this. But they are welcoming you back. This is happening. But it's not right. There's something wrong. And in the back of your head, you hear, "It's okay. It's okay."
I'm sorry to leave so abruptly, but I clearly have forgotten I have other arrangements, and I'll just stand and start rushing towards the door.
Ryle! Ryle, no! And she comes running to you, and she stands between you and the door, and she goes, "Why? What did I say something wrong?"
I don't deserve this. I have not earned this. This is not right.
Oh.
None of this is right.
If you want it, it can just happen. It can be right. You just
That
have
is
to...
not how things work. And I'll just walk out the door, like, forcefully.
You walk out the door and open it up and walk right into a forest, and you all watch as Grimald steps forward, eyes flicker away from the purple. Now that one doesn't surprise me, but that's fine. I knew he'd be the hardest sell.
You had better have a good reason
Oh, yeah.
to draw upon them.
Yeah, dog, just tell me when and I'll start punching.
Look, I'm giving you a chance here to turn away from all the nonsense and get what you want.
I got what I want. And that led to where I was a monster.
And I was gonna just do a little reset. So you weren't a monster. Come on,
That is
don't...
not how the world works. And only a monster would think that is.
That's not how the world works for you, but it is kind of how the world works for me. Yes, question from the class.
No, that was out of character, but I didn't. Are we still in initiative?
Kinda yes, kinda no. It is Grimald's turn still right now, but if you have something you want to say, you can.
Could I make a perception check to try and notice any sort of symbols, either having to do with him or the stones around us? And I'm going to cast guidance on myself before I do,
Roll a perception check.
because I really need this to work. Because Mitch knows who it is, but Demetrius, maybe kind of. Oh, come on. That is a, what did I say? Perception? 12.
Looking around on him, he's pretty much covered from. He's covered from the neck down, all the way to his feet, and from his arms all the way to his hands. You notice that on the hand he's smoking with, there is something on the back of it, but he's got it kind of like turned away from you guys as he's doing that.
Okay. Is the ground grass, dirt, stone?
Dirt, stone, dead grass.
Great.
A little bit of snow.
Then as all this is going on, after I make that check, I'm going to slowly start drawing a shape in the dirt with my foot, kind of. If you want me to roll sleight of hand, I can, but I'm not really trying to hide it.
Yeah, well, if you're not trying to hide it, don't worry about it. Yeah. What are you drawing?
A jagged, crooked, 7-pointed star.
And while he's drawing that, I'm still. You think you can just wave your hands and the world will change? What type of a pompous monster are you?
A god.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Can I just go down that staircase?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Go ahead, Joe. You're dismissed. We'll leave the grown-ups to talk.
It seems to me that the gods are going through an awful lot of trouble to try and prevent us from going down there.
Yup.
Find that interesting, don't you think?
You know, I could always do a little bit more than show desires. I can twist them as well. And he waves his hand. Actually, Demetrius, it is still your turn, so it is your turn now. Is there anything else you'd like to do? And anyone outside of their visions can interact during that, so. If someone else has something they want to say, you can too.
Yeah, that was just a statement. I wasn't really going.
All right, then if no one else has anything they want to say at the moment, Mook. You're still aware the party isn't here. And you have successfully protected them, and you hear this voice constantly talking to you, as if you weren't supposed to hear it, but you're aware of it. And it's just, as you're burying Donovan Macob with Pren, you hear, you're strong, you protect them. You're strong, you protect them. And then all of a sudden it begins to shift. But what if you didn't? What if you didn't protect them? What if you didn't? Oh, you're a failure. You're a failure. And you watch as Dalen comes running. Papa! And you see a group of men riding up on horses. Where is he? Where's Macob?
Crap. I don't know what to do, guys. I tell Pren to run with Dalen to get away from here. As they turn to run and you run, you hear them yell, "Fireballs!" And all of a sudden, begin to explode, fireball after fireball around them as they scream. You continue to run. Roll a dexterity check for me, please. Dexterity save, excuse me. Save. 21.
21? Yeah, you manage to dodge them, grabbing Pren, grabbing Dalen as you do, moving quickly away. And he's like, wow, so strong, so good. You can do it. You can get away. You hear the horses rushing after you as you're running.
I guess I stop.
You stop, and Pren and Dalen turn around, and Pren just looks at you and just, what?
This is not how I win you back.
Why? Why does there have to be a way? Just let it happen.
We will be together again. And I kiss her on the forehead, and I run back towards Makeup.
You run back towards him as the men are riding their horses, and you run toward them, and the horses just completely run you down, mowing you away. Your eyes deglaze with the purple, and you're standing in the clearing with Demetrius, Joe, Varus, Grimold, and Zane. Everyone except Aldous and Dozer. Aldous and Dozer still glazed over. And a man, of course. You still have time if you'd like to do anything.
Is it pretty clear when people are in or out of?
Yeah, and when they're in it, their eyes are glowing purple, basically, like a lavender color.
And is it, are we collectively in it until we come out of it? Or is it like one person at a time
It's
is
one,
going
it's
in
one
and
at a
out?
time. You're all out right now.
Okay.
You're all just out and waiting.
Mark missed the part where he told Joe about the choice of being
yes, that's
one
right.
or the other.
Yeah, he offered to let you guys watch, but Joe said no, so he just kind of didn't bring it up again.
Oh, I didn't know he offered me to watch them.
Yeah, he said, "Do you want to watch?"
I didn't know that's what he meant.
Sorry.
He did say, "Do you want to see
Also,
what they
like,
do?"
no, that's
Sounds
really
kinda-
twisted. I don't need to know that. That's like personal. I don't need to know that.
Yeah, honestly, Grimold would have been furious if anybody had seen that. So.
Well, I don't want
So-
anybody looking at my private shit.
It's too late.
No.
I've seen everything.
Let's see what's next. What can we twist here? Oh, that's an interesting one. And he turns to Aldous and waves his hand, and he goes, "Do you guys want to watch?"
No.
No.
Oh, it's good. Aldous,
Yep.
you're standing there, and suddenly 5 Marids come in, each with a weapon in hand, and another one comes in wearing like a crown. There's been a change of plans, Tritons. We are interested in unity, just not under the leadership of the Triton Kingdom.
Then there is no need for violence. What is your proposal?
Our proposal is that the Marids will be in charge of the water plane. The Tritons can act as a police force, taking direct orders from us. Our proposal is non-negotiable.
What do you mean? Listen, that is ridiculous. We are the ones who saved you from the darkened depths. If it weren't for us, you would be enslaved.
Yes, you are a fantastic police force. And as such, it is best to leave the smarter species in charge of ruling. Why, it reminds me of the story of the tortoise and the hare. You see, we are the tortoises, and you are the hares. You raced to the finish line. Oh, pardon me, I must go back. A tortoise and a hare are land creatures. They're land creatures that one is like a sea turtle, and the other is like a rabbit. And you hear Leilani, and he turns. She's like, I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. I was just interrupted. I shall begin to process this information while we arrest her.
Don't listen. Whoa. You think you're smarter than us? I propose a challenge then. Well, I am the royal sage. Your royal sage versus me. Whoever is smarter wins. A bout of wits, if you will.
Roll persuasion check.
Sure.
Oh my god, Jeopardy, yes.
What is an onion? 23.
Woo!
Bleh.
a bout of wits. And if my sage wins, I get to arrest the girl, the marriage shall be in charge, and I shall put you into a humiliation ritual.
And if we win, and if I win, you will bow to the Tritons.
It is a deal. Roll a wisdom save for me again, please. With advantage this time.
Oops, I don't count. 15 again.
15 again. All right.
It's about as high as we're gonna get, son. Ain't gonna get much higher.
Is that really?
I have a minus one, so
I said no. He could get higher, but
I got
barely.
You. Okay, no problem. Dozer.
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
You arrive at dinner, the apartment of Zook and Kellen. You knock on the door, and there's no answer.
Beans. Did I miss it? All right, I pound on the door again.
No answer.
I tried the doorknob.
It's unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna peek in.
You peek in. The apartment's empty.
All right, I'm curious because they said they were having dinner, and I'm gonna look around, see if anything happened, because I'm worried.
As you enter and approach the table where you all would have eaten, you see a note. It says, "Dear Dozer."
If only I could read. Okay, continue.
It says, "Dear Dozer, needed to run off on another adventure without you. See you in 6 months. Zook."
The one that does that. Okay. Well. Okay. All right. I guess I don't. Zooker calling around. I guess I have to go. Not enjoy food. I thought I was gonna enjoy food tonight, and I guess now that's too much for Dozer. Oh, okay. What do I do with my time? I don't know. I'm just gonna call it a night. I'm just gonna sleep.
Right.
Sleep
Dozer.
it off.
You head back to your place, a small little spot. Not much needed because you are a robot, of course.
Thank you.
It's got a big closet though. You
I got a lot of skeletons, so
you power down and rest and await for the coming battle. Roll another wisdom save for me with advantage, please.
okay. Ooh. Let's see here. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Oh, 13.
Okay. All right. We are going to make our way out of this once again. They are deep in it. They are quite deep in it. I think it's time to pull them, don't you?
Pull them out?
Yes, we're going to give them a choice now. It does need to be a choice. I can't just force it, per se. Just wanted to give everyone a taste. You didn't need to reject it so hard.
I mean, I am not one to agree with annoying people, but he is right. I mean, if they let them choose, if they want to go live in that reality, who are we to stop them?
Agreed. He snaps, and Dozer and Aldous, you come to in the moment.
Oh, robot cuisine. Oh, hello.
Sorry for the sudden awakening. Usually it's better if you realize it's just a dream instead of
So this is the Mirrod's test, huh? You're going to put me into an illusion and expect me to not get out of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fine. That is good. That is fine.
Aldous.
I will find my way.
Aldous, you are in a
Aldous
vision.
Walks away.
That is fantastic. Well, he's made his choice.
Oh, God damn it.
Wait, are there stairs? Are those stairs going down?
Yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That must be no. That you are an illusion. Excuse me, sir. I don't know who you are. I don't care.
You do remember your party, for the record, unless Aldous is doing a bit.
I know my party, but that's the illusion. Is that you're putting me back in time?
Sure. I get it.
You've transported me back in time. I have to go down here to solve the riddle, to save the mirror, right?
No, that isn't the riddle.
What is the riddle then? And who are you?
We don't know. He sucks.
There is no riddle, Aldous. You were having a vision.
Yeah, he's controlling your
Also, he is a god?
Insight check?
Do you
want? Can I insight Mr. and Father Demetrius there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go for it.
That's a crit. So
Nice.
minus 2.
Crit.
It's 18.
19. No, 19.
You believe him.
Yeah, you see me not rolling a deception check, right?
Do you want a hit of this?
Aldous is gonna look at him and be like, maybe? What is it?
No.
I snatched out of his hand. I go, "That's bad for you." And
That's sick of weed.
He just waves his hand, and another one appears out of a flame already lit.
Oh, unlimited weed. That's a great power.
I'll just like sit. Is there a rock? Is there like a rock I can just like sit on?
Yeah.
Just like think for a minute. Like pounds his
All
brain.
right. We have all seen what there needs to be seen. Here's the long and short of it.
Mine's the best, by the way. If we're gonna do a vote, mine's the best. Okay.
It is, Dozer. It really is.
Thank you.
I worked really hard on these. Now, I am willing to take notes on the details, but the point is, all of you are now at an impasse. Those are lives you can experience. Real reality lives. Things that I can make happen. Now, it won't be a snap of the finger, but it will be a place upon a path. A truth. A real desire. I can show you the way. Or you can go down those stairs.
Who are you?
Oh, God.
Don't ask him that question.
It's so annoying.
I haven't been here. Who are you?
That's a big question. Do you mean my name?
It's 3 words. Who are you? Are you what gives you the power to be able to shape reality in such that way?
Divinity.
You're divine.
I am, as Father Demetrius over there was so keen to guess. Rasta, god of desires. And the best one, mind you.
So you're a god, and you say desires, but that doesn't mean shape reality. Can you weave fate in such a way?
Oh, it's not shaping reality per se, friend. It is putting you on the necessary path to make it happen.
Oh, you're a motivational speaker.
And if you put us on this, if you put me on this path, you're telling me I will defeat the Darkened Depths and the Illithid.
Yeah. It won't be a problem anymore. For you or for anyone you care about.
What about others?
What about others? Who cares about others?
The rest of the world.
I'm
The
talking...
Illithid are- Sorry, go ahead.
Fuck
No,
the
go ahead.
Illithid.
No.
I'm talking about what's good for you, and he points at each one of you and says that.
No. I thought about what was good for me, and I promised my life to a god for that.
No, you promised yourself.
And I saw the consequences. Oh! Levels of power mean nothing. We struck one down. Do not ask for too much from us.
To be fair, he was a jellyfish.
Ah, yes. As Dozer pointed out, you struck down an abathith pretending I am...
The real deal.
The real
Yes.
deal, baby.
Also a horned serpent, but
Yeah, that is another thing.
And then multiple aboleth like they were nothing. And then what next? I'm saying
Look, here's...
promises to beings who claim they know what you want have given none of us anything.
Yeah.
King is a choice.
We've spent a lot of time watching you. We know how conversations with you people never end. So I'm not going to draw this out more than I care to be here. Raise your hand if you'll take it.
I start walking towards the steps.
Can I ask you a question? I just got here.
Yeah,
haven't been here.
absolutely.
So, are you convening with the Red King? He claims to speak with the gods.
My situation with the Red King is none of your concern.
Well, he is a desire of mine to stop him, so it is my concern. It's your desire.
Don't care about others. Care about you. That's the most important thing here.
And that is what I needed to hear. And I'll turn towards the stairs.
I mean, caring about others and neglecting myself is kind of my thing. So maybe I should. I do love the idea, though. I do love the idea. You got me some good ideas. We'll workshop it, and I'll try to work on that. But thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. And I go down the stairs.
I have to ask.
Really
When you
quick, I'm
say-
going to interrupt you really quick saying, Demetrius, did you go down already?
No, I just started
Okay.
walking towards it.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Zane.
Slowly, like leisurely.
Go ahead, Zane.
Dramatically. When you say you have the power to put us on the path to get us what we would desire, that means that all the things that we saw are within our grasp, yes? So what would we even need you for? You've shown us what we can attain.
You're right. You don't need me. But I am here to tell you, if you go down those stairs, you'll never achieve what you saw. That's not a threat. It is a promise.
You
That
didn't
is
really.
fine by me.
You didn't really make mine very appealing, so.
I am very sorry. I thought for sure you just wanted to be alone. You
I mean, I
are...
have people that I actually care about, and I'm trying to be better. So obviously, you don't know anything about me.
Rest assured, Joe Bartley, you of all people are an enigma to the gods.
I wasn't supposed to be evil, but here I am.
Oh,
Demetrius, as you're moving down the stairs, he whistles.
I'll head that way too.
I'm not
It's
quite
not.
there yet, but
Because honestly, Joe probably would have stayed, but yeah, she wasn't tempted by it, so she's just gonna head towards.
He whistles and he's just, Poppy! Grandfather wants you to know most of all that if you go down there, you will be granted with nothing but disappointment and death.
it is my job to deal with death.
Oh yeah.
And I walk down.
I want to look for Ophelia.
What's she doing?
Ophelia is shaken from it. She was the last to be kind of pulled from her with Aldous and Dozer, and she has been silent. This is all very shocking for her to be like, God, Rasta, give her a minute. She would be, maybe she's processing right now. There's a loading bar above her head.
Buffering.
Y'all remember buffering?
All right.
I'll grab her arm and start to walk down as I walk Ophelia down.
Very well
He's
then.
used to working with death. I'm used to working with disappointment with gods. And just keep walking. Like, yeah, that's right, sassy comment.
All right. good luck then, I guess.
Why don't they want us to go down here? Why is it so terrible for us to go down here?
Apparently, we're all going to die, but
I mean, like, I was supposed to die a long time ago. So,
I
like,
mean, from what he's saying, he's gonna let everybody in the material plane just like die from the illithid and all that. He doesn't care.
I think Moke is still up there with him.
No.
Oh, you left?
I went. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, so as you all make your way down the stairs talking about him, you can hear him at the edge, and he goes, "Hope you find what you're looking for." And you all descend. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take a break, because we went
Oh, that was
over.
so fucking good.
I hope you find your dad.
Oh, that was so fucking good.
Just want to know what robot food tastes like.
You'll never find out now. You went down the stairs. You'll never find out. All right, we're going to take a quick 15-minute break. We will be back around 7:52. Don't go anywhere. We will see you soon. Bye-bye. back.
Yeah.
All right. Now that all of the light stuff is done, let's get into the intense and heavy shit.
All right, roll for initiative.
You all are descending down the steps. The very long, narrow corridor extending below the surface. It gets ever darker as you continue to walk down.
Joe activates her drift globe.
And I'm gonna light a candle and stick it on my mace and use it as a torch.
Okay, now that I've had time to process things, I have a question. What the fuck?
Oh, this is Ophelia.
Yeah, it's...
Oh.
Hi, Ophelia here.
What did you see?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's a god, and I think it's pissed at us. So we're going down these stairs.
Okay, I just wanted to know. Sounds good.
That's literally the best description I could give. I'm sorry. we have a bad rapport with gods, apparently.
And for some reason, they don't want us to come down here. So...
Which makes me think we should definitely go down here.
Yes, but be on our guard. This will not be easy if the tales are true.
Be on our god.
Yes.
Who's in front? Who's in the front
Me.
of the line? You, Demetrius. It's a 10-foot wide staircase, so you could have someone next to you if you'd like.
I said I grabbed Ophelia, so I would say I'm probably right next to her.
All right,
I'll be
so a
up
bit
with
toward the back.
Demetrius.
All right, so Demetrius and Sinrig, you two are walking down the steps toward the front, the light of the drift globe illuminating this stairwell as you are continuing down.
Is it wooden or stone?
Stone carved into rock as you are continuing. The smell of mildew and ancient rotting death hits your nostrils as you continue deeper down below. The light of the stars and the moon, just a mere dot behind you now, as the stairwell has just gone straight down. You continue along for about 15 minutes, traveling down. And when you're nearing the bottom, Sinrig, your eye catches the glint of something on the bottom step from the light of the drift globe.
I can't see what it is.
It catches the glint of something at the bottom step. That's what you see right now. It's your passive perception.
One of the items we're looking for.
There's something down at the bottom of this.
It's just specifically on the last step of the staircase. You can see the bottom approaching, and you see something shining in the light of something long and thin.
Tell everyone to avoid the final step of the staircase.
Oh, okay. Is there something there?
Yes.
Okay.
Long, thin something that caught the light.
Can I see it if you point it out to me?
Do you point it out to him?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you notice it now, just at the bottom step as you're walking down. As you get
There's
closer.
a tripwire at the bottom of the stairs. Do your best to avoid it.
All right, I think everyone has copied that. Some of them are looking down. Is Colin awake? I just is he asleep?
He's fallen asleep when we've gamed before. It's
I
hilarious.
know he has. That's why I was like, is he awake?
Deep contemplation.
So, I just wanted to make sure. It's fine. You can look down. I just wanted to make sure you were awake. So you, you all very carefully step over this tripwire on the last step, and enter this landing pad. As the drift globe enters the room and illuminates everything, you see there's it's about a 15 by 15 foot room with another arch down that continues the stairs going down. But in the center of this room is a pedestal, and on the pedestal is a bowl. Now, there seem to have been words carved into the pedestal once upon a time. Those with passive perceptions at 15 and above can tell. But the words have begun to erode. It has become very hard to read. You're welcome to take a look, but it would require a perception check. Otherwise, you may just continue.
I would like to look.
I would also.
Also.
You said perception, not investigation?
Actually, yes, investigation would be better.
God
you are
damn it,
absolutely
Grimald.
Can it be either, or is it?
Investigation would be better in this
Grimald
case.
is good at that.
All according to plan.
I'll roll it.
Oh, good, I rolled like shit. Sorry.
Perhaps if we can tell what language it is, we can know which part of the ruins we're in.
What investigation checks we have?
5.
5. 7. What'd you get?
13.
13.
I got a 10.
10. Whew. All right.
I'm actually good at this. I could roll again if we want to take time.
I got a nat 20.
Are you?
Hot damn.
You got a nat 20 on your what investigation? What is that altogether?
That's going to be a 23.
A 23. You look at it. There is still a fine imprint. Just like a fine, like most of it's been eroded. Most of the top layer of stone has been eroded, but there's still just a very fine line symboling the characters into the stone. And as you run your hand along it and kind of like investigate it, you do understand that it is not in common.
Can I try to identify what language it is?
I'd say with your investigation check, you know, it's one of those things. It's a language that you do not recognize at all. It's a language that does not come up often whatsoever.
So it's not Abyssal, Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, or Sylvan?
That is correct. I will say that with your investigation check as high as you can, if anyone has paper and pencil, you realize there's still a fine enough line that you'll be able to like do the pencil paper trick where you rub it along, so you can show other people.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna take her calligraphy supplies and set that up.
You use a couple pieces of paper to rub out the script along the bottom of this pedestal. It's basically along the base of it.
Rub it out.
Basically, the first couple symbols make sense, but then after that, it just becomes very eroded. Eventually, you get it all together and you hold it up. Demetrius, you immediately recognize this language. A written language which you have not seen in quite some time written. It's written in Quarry. And
it's Quarry.
And it says, if you be true, or, sorry, I should just pull my notes up.
Notes help. Boy. Remember, this is an open note test, Ben.
Yes. Only for the true blood.
So we need a
Racist.
vampire.
That's some Nazi shit.
We need a vampire.
Only for the true blood?
Yes. It says that on the pedestal.
So it's in Quarry. That means this is a part of the old Kalashtar ruins. It says only for the true blood. Whether they mean a pure quarry or just my blood, well, we only have one of those, so...
Do you have a way of talking to your quarry? Will he...
Not in the sense of which we talk, no. But we can try this first, and I'll just make a small cut on my hand and hold it over the bowl.
It's always the
Man,
hand.
you gotta
You use your hands. No.
yeah, do it on your thigh. or
Not
something.
like on the palm. Like,
Oh man, I gotta hold a sword later. Okay.
let me draw blood in the most painful way possible.
You go ahead and maybe slice the back of your hand very lightly and let a couple of drops fall into the bowl. And as your red blood hits, it begins to glow with a blue light glow. And you watch as gems around you in this hall all begin to glow to a bright blue white light color. And you see these same gems, the same color glows from the stairwell that lays in front of you, as if gems below have just lit up. You flip the switch.
Oh, that was from my vision, wasn't it?
Hey, it looks like I don't need the drift globe anymore.
Look for traps. Are there any traps
Roll a perception check.
anywhere? I'm nervous. 16.
Aside from the tripwire on that step behind from where you guys had come, no.
Nice. There are no traps. I checked.
None that you see.
What else do we see? Like, what else is it? Like, is there a way to go?
Yeah, there's another
staircase
staircase
going
in front of you, an archway and the stairs continue to go down.
Is this the only thing on this floor?
Yeah, it's a very small, just basically a landing pad, 15 by 15 foot room. There are no carvings. There's some graffiti here and there. I should say, excuse me. Things like in Elven, written on the walls is like, bull doesn't work, don't try it. Another person says, tried virgin blood. It's like that someone crossed off another thing underneath it. You can see some people have like drawn like symbols on it. Various, what looks to be various occult symbols across the walls. People have just kind of come through here. This seems to be a place where a lot of people won't go past at this point,
Kilroy was here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that seemed to have activated lights, something. I'm not sure. But I have seen this before.
Really?
Last night I had a dream. It was my quarry's memories, and I saw the statue, I saw the steps leading down, and the light.
Did you also see Rasta?
No, he was not there.
I'm still like a little bit confused. I'm kind of with Ophelia on this one. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like
I woke up and you guys were like, go down these stairs. I'm like, okay.
why doesn't he want us to come down here?
I don't know.
Aren't you guys here to like do stuff?
I don't think it's just him. I think it's more than him, Father.
Well, remember, like, the Red King is like hanging out with the gods, right? Like, he convenes with all of the gods. So if they don't, like, maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking.
We just came here to get somebody an item. That's literally it. And we came here to get you an item. That's literally it. Like, that's it. I don't know why they're so upset about it.
Okay, well, then fuck him, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's first?
Fuck 'em.
Not me.
I will go.
Nose goes.
I'll go up with Father.
I would go.
Demetrius and Mulk take the front with Grimald just behind, as the rest of you take up the rear, moving down below.
I would like to... Oh, fuck. I need to see how long it's for. My, Ojos de la Tumba. action 60 feet. The end of your turn. Oh, so it's a quick ping thing. So I say Ojos de la Tumba. My eyes flicker. Are there undead within 60 feet of me?
No.
All right, you'll notice Aldous is glowing. I've been undead the whole time.
Oh my god, I'm the worst cleric ever.
I'm actually a dampier.
You all continue down the steps, moving cautiously, watching the ground as you do, but now this light illuminates the entire hallway. You can see now people have written onto the walls this far down. Anyone who knows Abyssal, there's a couple people. There's a couple spots where they've written, like, someone drew an arrow, and it said, "This way to hell." And,
So they drew an arrow in Abyssal?
well, no, they drew an arrow, and then in Abyssal
I'm kidding,
it says...
I'm kidding. It was a joke. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, make them funny next time.
It's ASL, Abyssal Sign Language.
You
I
continue...
relay that. Whatever's written, I just relay it.
As you keep getting further down, you begin to see that some of the crystals that line the walls have skulls placed onto them. The light glows from the eyes now and out of the mouth in a strange and spooky silhouette type. But soon enough, your feet, you see just below you that the stairway has begins to open up. The stairs themselves begin to crumble near the bottom of the stairwell. And as you continue...
You guys are looking for traps up there, right?
Yep.
They continue.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
They continue along passively.
No, actively.
As you continue to step, you get to the point now at the bottom of the staircase where it begins to open up, but you just can't see it totally. You know what I mean? Like, you're at the 7th step from the bottom, so you still see, like, the ceiling. The stairwell below has crumbled, so you have to be careful making your way down these last few steps, which have just kind of, like, narrowed out onto the side. Or you could just hop down if you're agile, like Joe or Grimold maybe. And you walk into a massive room. An foyer with various entrances and splits throughout the room. One hallway caved in on your left side, the hallway nearest you, and another hallway on your right side further away from you, both caved in as you look around. A statue in the center of the room has now tumbled over, and there are 4 braziers placed around
Braziers.
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 Oh, they are braziers?
What's up?
Out there?
But they have skulls. They have skulls in them.
You are right. 4 braziers placed around, excuse me.
Teacup braziers?
2 more statues on the far end of the room. These blue crystals glowing to illuminate light throughout it. On the statue that's toppled over, there's a sword sticking into it.
Dozer? No.
Sticking into that sword, between the sword and the statue, is a humanoid type figure. It's just, as you all walk in, it... Oh.
What?
I think
it
we're
lifts
good.
its head, it says, "Oh," and then it puts its head back.
I think we can just move right on through. Yeah.
So this is the demon or devil part of Dar Arael?
Oh?
Oh, what?
Oh.
Did Zariel finally send you?
Who?
Zariel. Did she send you?
Can I history check Zariel?
Well, go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, can I give him advantage on that? Trying to...
Sure.
Butts. More butts. More butts. More butts. 12.
Archduke Zariel of Avernus is enough that many would know her name even with a low roll.
And she is Avernus is devils or infernal or abyssal?
She is an archdevil.
Infernal, so infernal, right?
Infernal.
So Aldous is gonna say an infernal because I know that shit now.
Yeah, why not?
Sending for you? And what is your name? Just to be sure that I know what mission I'm completing.
I don't have name anymore. Been so long. You're to take my place.
Oh no, that's not me then.
Why?
Because I don't feel like getting a sword stabbed through me today.
Didn't she send you?
No, was I not clear about that? Sorry.
What was the name again?
Zariel. Archduke Zariel.
So she didn't send you. Then why?
No, I'm here.
Then why are you here?
Hey guys, do you think I should tell this guy why we're here? He asked me why I'm here. Should I tell him, or is that
No.
Yeah, why not?
As they say, honesty always is the best policy.
Yeah, just say we're here for the Corey thing.
Okay. All right, whatever.
I'm gonna turn back to him and be like, I'm here for what is it? It's a dream orb, like a ball that helps with.
Oh.
Yeah. You know where that is?
No. And he grabs the sword and pulls it out and drops down to the ground. He goes, but unfortunately, this temple is claimed for Archduke Zariel. You can turn around or die.
I mean,
It says he says it in Infernal.
I am. Yeah, Daria. So I'm sorry. I didn't. Zariel. Got it. Zariel. I gotta go. I can't replace you right now. I gotta get the orb first. But yeah, Zariel, I'm here for that. With that person.
Roll a deception check with disadvantage.
You got it, baby.
I'm wondering. All I hear is
disadvantage.
aggression and a sword being pulled out, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Wait. Let me make this.
That's a 12, son.
A 12. Yeah, he goes, no, sorry. Next time, just lie from the start. And you watch as hands reach out of the brazier and begin to pull themselves out. Blue,
Is this the mummy?
Blue flaming skulls pull themselves from the braziers and just crawl out and moving in a stunted fashion. They dust themselves off, and he just in common says, "Kill them!" Roll for initiative.
I got it now.
I understood that one.
I know that one. Did anybody else watch Mortal Kombat?
Not yet.
I did.
It's just kind of It's just like the editing was bad. I feel like it could have been edited better.
Is it better than 1990s Mortal Kombat? Absolutely.
Is it better than the masterpiece that is Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Obviously not.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. No. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is a masterpiece.
Just
I'm sorry you don't get Art House, but that's fine. Can we do a real quick sci-fi cross sections while we're here?
absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Oh, dog. Too bad I don't have Cerus anymore.
Oh yeah, we killed a devil, by the way.
Well, guess what, Joe? You're in luck because guess who has Cerus?
Aldous, what'd you get?
You could say you have Cerus.
I couldn't understand him.
I said roll for initiative. Just roll when I say roll.
I'm never first though. 10.
Joe.
18.
Varus.
15.
Grimold.
12.
Zane.
20.
Demetrius.
1.
Mork.
15.
Dozer.
24.
Is that everyone? I didn't miss anyone, right?
Damn, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dog, what's your initiative?
Who? Me?
No, Father Demetrius.
What? 0? I don't have any decks.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
All
Dozers
right.
is plus awesome.
Let's bring you all over to the foyer. Let me arrange this accordingly.
It's a foyer.
Why,
God damn it, foyer, man.
First, correcting him on
Brazier.
Brazier.
Sonne.
Listen,
Can I
if you're
see
gonna do
it?
anything steeped in the French language, just like consult people.
No, I like that they're all braziers. I like that they all come out from the wall and they're all just wearing bras.
Does that
They're all
look?
just wearing bras.
Let's probably put.
Just like, I feel like nobody really
Dozers
makes them
there.
for my size.
All right,
You
that's-
know,
that
like I
seems
just feel like
good,
it's
yeah.
never. It's not easy to find a good one. You know.
And
It's
sorry,
not.
I have to roll for Ophelia really quick.
Maybe I
They're
should
just
go
like,
up a
they're
size.
just like, yeah, bro.
Nah,
She
It's
has.
nah, brah.
It's either a cute lacy thing or it's like a huge canvas that's just like built for your body with a tiny bow in the middle to make you feel better.
Ophelia has
Jesus.
a +6. Her AC is 15. She has 75 hit points. Alrighty.
I want to be.
Use it on your tablet. Help us keep improving. Find out more. Roll 20. Oh, we gotta break them crystals, though.
No, we don't. Those are the things that are guiding us.
Anything of no, everything I know about RPGs tells me I gotta break.
Dozer, you are first to react. Enemy is on deck. Zane is in the hole. Dozer, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to hit my nearest target with my closest weapon. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oops.
25,
Where
30,
are those people
35,
wanna see?
40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
I miss playing a fighter. Things were simpler then.
I am going to do that. And I will just stand there because I don't have any action left. So.
Very well.
Oh.
Enemy is up. Zane is on deck. Enemy is in the hole.
Being a ranged fighter adds a little bit more, but not that much. It's like I run here, I also shoot you, but that's it.
Well, you shoot them about 5 times in one turn, though, you know.
I can shoot twice a turn because I can only hold one gun and reload.
Yeah, should have made an
So
arcane
it-
archer. Y'all fucked up.
Damn. You should probably look
Juno.
into getting a better gun.
All right,
Soon I'll
this
be able
one's
to
gonna
shoot
go
3 times.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we'll cast Misty Step. As you rushes forward, it reaches out and tries to grab Dozer by the head.
Ew.
Sure.
Don't let it, Dozer. Don't let it.
14.
Miss.
You manage to push it off as it tries to like go for your eyes, and that will end its turn.
Oh my god,
No.
you, David.
Bad touch. Bad touch. Bad
Zane
touch.
is up. Enemy on deck. Joe is in the hole. Zane.
I need adult.
They're so far away.
Okay, Zane, you've killed a ton of things all at once. Do it again.
Yeah, I don't know that I can reach that distance and cast without hitting Dozer.
I didn't say anything about Dozer.
This is true. You did not say anything about Dozer. Okay. I'm going to. Where'd you go? I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Basically, it'll be
Let me
15
move.
feet to get here right now.
Yeah, I don't have control of Zane.
Oh, you don't? Oh, that's right. Grimald was on it.
Yeah,
There
I think
you
I
go.
had it from last session.
Oh, wait. You still don't have control of Zane. Now you do.
Yay. 15 feet to get here, you said?
Yep, 15 feet to get there. And then from there, you can see the whole room. Like, you can see past people. Or you can move here for... That'll be 25 altogether.
25.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
One more get. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Scorching Ray.
Cool. It's 55 feet away.
It's pretty solid. I'm gonna shoot one at that guy. I'll shoot 2 at that guy and 1 at this guy.
What's the range on Scorching Ray?
120 feet.
Oh, nice. Awesome. That was 2 at which one? Or 2 at the first one, and then what was the last one at? The one behind it?
The one guy over here.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. What'd you
So, 14 and a 27.
Hit and hit.
And then a 16.
Hit.
Nice. Yeah. 5 damage, because my staff gives me an extra... Oh wait, no, Scorching Ray is fire. Never mind. So 4 damage, 2 damage,
Damn.
and 10 damage.
That's
4, 2, and
All over the place.
10.
those 2-2, 1-1, and 5-5.
Straight to jail.
Nice.
So 6 fire damage to the first one. And 10 fire damage to the one in the back there. As the Scorching Rays fire out. The first one gets blasted twice. Those are right next to you. The second one goes fires past your back and hits the one that's crawling out of the brazier. Excuse me. As it flies back, the brazier ignites in flames. It is obviously not hurt by the brazier lighting because that is flavor, but it is hurt by the spell. All right, that will.
I like to I fire the couple bolts and they like look super epic and like dangerous and swirling energy, and it hits just like 2 damage.
Well, think of it this way: they basically are like dodging out of the way, so it just gets the arm. So they're still hitting hard, but they're being funky. Enemy is up.
Funky.
Joe is on deck. Var's in the hole.
Monkey?
Chunky monkey?
No. Joe's not chunky.
Oh, I didn't say chunky. I wasn't talking about you.
I'm the monkey.
Oh, monkey.
Yeah, gold.
Hey, she's a monkey.
People say she's monking around.
But she's too busy drinking.
Punching. Oh, drinking's better.
All right, the Deathlock back here sees.
They were both good guys.
Sees Dozer and he goes, "Yeah, you'll be a good help." He raises his hand and twists it. I need you to roll wisdom save.
Please not
Dozer.
wisdom fucking save. Well, luckily I remember my character sheet, so I can re-roll this if it fails. 10.
Fails.
Okay. Oh wait, that's a 6.
Succeeds, actually, strangely
Whoa,
enough.
what?
No, it
That's
fails.
so weird. Oh, okay. Cool.
You all watch as a twisted crown of iron grows out of Dozer's head.
Ah, okay. Madness. Good spell.
You see, Dozer, you are charmed by the Deathlock. You must use your action before moving on each turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than yourself that he can choose, basically.
Okay.
He chooses.
I don't like that.
So Dozer's gonna kill me.
It's okay. I'm the weak link in the group. I don't even do that much damage. I was gonna ask. So what was the exact verbiage? Was
it must use its action before moving. So it can move you, but you won't be able to attack someone. So just hang tight.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you don't know what's going on. So just hang tight until his turn.
Yep.
Don't worry, Dozer. I'll run right next to you.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want you to do that.
Thank you.
Joe is up. Varus is on deck. Mocha's in the hole. Joe.
Can you go back, please? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna move. I can move 45 feet, but then I'm gonna bonus action step of the wind. So Joe knows, right as of right now, that she's gonna go help Dozer out with this guy here.
Okay.
So I can get there in 70 feet.
Nice.
And I can still double attack. So Joe sidesteps and super quick runs up there. And as she's running, she slides and tries to knock at his ankles with a 19.
Hit.
That's 13 damage.
13, all right.
And then she does like a kip up and then like slams him on the head with the quarterstaff for 17.
Hits.
And that's 14 damage.
Damn, he is bloodied as fuck. He was actually bloodied after the first attack, the quarterstaff hitting the ankles. It cracks in. You watch a bone just pop out, old and probably broken already. As it pops out, blood sprays across the ground. You bring it around, cracking the head. The skull cracks, and what would have killed any normal person keeps this one still alive as it's undead. It just looks back at you.
You don't look very good. Maybe you should take a nap.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Varus is up. Moke on deck. Grimald in the hole. Varus.
Hey, big dog. I'm going to use my new fangled, well, you know, I guess fireball dice.
Fireball.
Nice. Those are cool dice.
Fireball. Fireball. Okay, I'm gonna cast it at a 20-foot area. So I guess if I'm right here, I'm good. I'm gonna hit everyone except for Joe.
What's the range on fireball again?
Oh, it's like 150 feet, man.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna fly up 10 feet just so I can see them all.
Okay, you actually need to be here to fly up 10 feet. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So, whoops. 10 feet.
Wait, so I took a 5-foot step, then up 10 feet, so I'm 15.
15 feet right now.
20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna go up to here.
All right.
Might as well use my movement.
Sure.
And then I'm pretty sure if I cast it right here, I'm gonna hit all of them.
You're casting it here. Oops. Here?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. What's the radius on it again? So I think
It says the area is 20 feet.
I think it's a 20-foot radius. I'll check your spell.
Well, it says, yeah, 20-foot radius. Sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
So casting it here, you're not gonna hit this one, just so you know.
Okay, so if I cast it here, well, I hit everyone except for
If you
Joe.
cast it here,
Here. Perfect. We're doing it there.
that's the last time I'm helping you.
I could
No,
also.
I'm pretty sure I said right here before, but
Oh, maybe you did. Maybe I fucked up. Okay.
And just so you know, for the future, if it's a deck save, it's fine.
no,
I'm fine.
no, we're not going down that road. Okay,
Literally-
casting it at 4th level.
All right.
Hang
We're
on,
not going
hang
down
on
that
1
road.
second. 5, 10.
Because
15,
if
20,
I hit
30,
you
30,
with
40,
a
50,
fireball,
50,
I
55,
would
60. Fuck. All right.
Absolutely.
Go for it. Deck saves all around, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You roll your damage first.
Very satisfying to pour 8 d6s out. I'm sorry.
Those are awesome dice. Don't forget to roll more though, because you're casting at a higher level. So you're gonna roll 96.
96.
That's gonna be 29.
29 fire damage. Okay, so wisdom save first for boss.
That was bad. There was a lot of 1s and 2s.
Or deck save for the boss, excuse me. He's gonna get a 13.
No, sir.
And then 5 deck saves for the underlings. 12.
No.
14.
No.
14.
No.
10.
No.
15.
No.
How much damage was it again? 29?
29 damage.
29 fire damage to all of them. So, whoops, not him. Fuck, Ben, you fucked up!
I'm a big fuckhead. Sorry.
He had 7 hit points. So sure. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, fixed. Okay, 29 fire damage. All of them are bloodied except for the boss. And this one's dead. So you watch as the fireball erupts at the base of the statue. They're all enveloped in fire as they try to duck down, but they're not fast enough. The fire erupts. It lights all 4 braziers, and you watch as the statue begins to turn and begins to sink into the ground. And the Deathlock looks at it. He's just, shit. I need, let's see. It is the end of Varus' turn. Mulk is up. Grimold on deck. Ophelia is in the hole. Mulk.
Solve the puzzle.
I'm just gonna, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. I don't know what's going on with Dozer, right?
You do not.
Did he make a concentration check?
It's a concentration spell, isn't it? Yep. He needs to do that. Thank you for the reminder.
Way to go, Dallas!
He rolled a natural 20, so he's good.
Dang.
Alright, just gonna run straight up here, so then we'll run up here. That's my, oh, I'll go further, actually.
Excuse me.
Here. And
You were almost a team player.
Well, not for you.
I know.
Alright. That's it.
That's all you can do? All right. As you run forward and surround the white, Grimald is up. Ophelia on deck. Aldous is in the hole. Grimald.
Grimald seeing the thing reacting to Dozer is just going to stride straight forward, taking shots at it. So it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 because of Demetrius' space being difficult. And that's 2 shots at the brazier demon thingy.
The one near Dozer?
Yeah, the one near Dozer.
Okay.
Just striding forward, taking shots at it. That's an 18.
Hits.
And a 22.
Hits.
Okay.
How about you?
First one is a goading strike, so 14 damage, and it needs to roll a wisdom save.
Overkill! As you run out, as you're walking forward, firing at the first one, it hits the ground. Firing it a second time, it hit the ground dead on the first one, but you managed to keep shooting at it. Thankfully, not hitting Moke, but maybe you should have, but it's fine. It's dead.
Okay, that's it then.
It hits the ground, and then the blue flame just kind of dies out. That will end your turn, Grimald?
Yeah.
Ophelia is up. Aldous on deck. Enemy in the hole. I forget what Ophelia can do.
Everything. She's a bard. Bards are the best.
This loot helps.
I was about to make a joke about, like, says the monk, and then I remember that I miss being a druid every once in a while. I'm like, oh shit, I miss just being like, erupting earth way over there. Or I turn into a spider. Like, that, I miss that.
The good days.
Now he's just a general for the Queen of Air and Darkness.
No, he's her right-hand man. Do a lot or do a little?
Pace yourself.
Okay, yeah, we have more to ahead, I think. Yeah, so.
Don't blow your load yet.
Okay, she doesn't have a lot of combat spells, which is really funny to me.
Hey, buff shit's good now.
Oh, she has a lot of role-playing spells.
Oh, well.
Because that's the kind of person she is. So 5,
Hell
10,
yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30. She'll run up, running forward. Did anyone get hurt?
No.
No one's been hurt yet.
That fucking
It's
guy.
the baddies.
The dead guy.
That guy. Points at the person in front of her.
Okay. It seems. Oh, she has this. 60 feet.
The one that picked a fight with us.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Perfecto. She runs up and she goes, "Hey, idiot, you don't have any eyes!" And it needs to roll a wisdom save, I believe.
Oh shit, that's brutal.
It's like, what are eyes?
It needs to roll a wisdom save. Oof, that sucks for her. It's a 22, which
you?
will, I believe, make her DC. Yes, that makes her DC. And it must succeed on a wisdom save or so. Okay, it doesn't take any damage. It just kind of ignores her, and she goes, I thought that was a good one. And that will end her turn. Aldous is up. Enemy on deck, enemy in the hole. Aldous.
Alrighty. Aldous stands astride his broom of flying. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. Fuck you. 20. Well, 25, 30,
Aren't you
35,
flying?
40. Yeah,
You just go over.
but that takes movement, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You're right.
50. This will keep me
Fair enough.
50 there. And I can see over Cinna, I'm sure. And he like gets on his broom, starts flying, and then like pulls out that wand and flips it, and is like, "All right, let's see what this thing can do." And I'm gonna cast Hold Monster
Hey.
on this guy, or on the. Actually, let's do it on the big fucker.
Is that whole monster?
Or no, let's do it on this small boy. I want to do it on the small boy. Let's just get one of these little guys out of the question here.
Okay, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Boom! He waves his hand as he casts Counterspell. The boss does.
Counterspell.
All right, so be it. Okay, you're casting it on the little one.
Yeah.
Wisdom save, correct?
Hold on. I'm casting Counterspell real quick. I apologize.
Okay, go right ahead.
Hold Monster is a Wisdom saving throw. Yep.
Oh wait, what level did you cast that Counterspell at?
I don't know.
You just cast it. What level did you cast it?
Oh, I clicked 3.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for me, please.
Sure. What do I roll?
A D20 plus your ability modifier.
Sure.
Charisma for you, I believe.
You got it. Modifier. 18.
Okay, you're good. You successfully counterspell its counterspell, and you hear it just shit. And that will, so it needs to make a wisdom save. That is a natural 20.
Nice. All right, nothing happens. So Aldous looks at that thing. It's like, this thing is shit.
You could tell it very expertly resisted it in that moment. Otherwise, normally cool. That will end.
So is that? I have a quick question. Is that the reaction of my? Do I get a reaction at the end of this turn?
You get a reaction at the beginning of your turn.
Got it. Understood. Thank you.
So you used your reaction. All right. Enemy up. Enemy on deck. Enemy in the hole. As the whites are going to do what they do. White stuff. So they're going.
Ew.
They're going to Disney World, ladies and gentlemen.
I was gonna say gentrify, but
I made mine fun.
I appreciate it. I was gonna make mine gross.
Go ahead. It's fine. It's fair. Okay.
You said white stuff and brassiers, and there's just a whole lot.
10,
There's a lot of sexual energy down here.
We're gonna
Role
Misty
playing
Step.
spell.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is this a sex Dungeon and Dragons?
Misty Step over here. And it's going to go for Joe's eyes. 16, Joe?
it's definitely Colin.
All right. This one is going to Misty Step over here and go for Joe's eyes with advantage. 19, Joe.
No.
Fuck you, monk.
I'm gonna use my sentinel reaction to attack this one.
All right.
That just went.
Oh,
With a 14.
14 will hit it.
Oh.
Because they're undead.
For
Wait,
11 slashing.
I have a question.
Well, I'll answer it in a moment. As it goes to it, Misty steps basically through Joe, the smoke passing by her. It appears behind her and goes to try and grab her head. She throws it off. You grab your halberd or your glaive and slice up the middle of the white, killing it. What was your question, Joe?
Sorry, I forgot that I had this ability, and so it's actually doesn't matter because it's not about the one that went second. So that guy that attacked me first, it's called Tipsy Sway. And when a creature is it a melee attack that he was doing?
Yes.
Okay, when a creature misses you with a melee attack roll, you can spend 1 key point as a reaction to cause that attack to hit one creature of your choice.
Okay.
So it's going to hit the one behind him instead with that attack.
Well, it's too late. You remember it for next time. That's all. Well, because if it was this one, then sure, but it's already dead anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's this. Yeah, this one that attacked me first.
That one attacked you first. This one attacked you second.
But the first one that attacked her.
Saying the first one.
Right, you missed your chance. This turn's over.
Bro, Tato, you added damage like 3 turns later. Come on, man.
Fine, I'll allow it just this once. Don't forget ever again.
I feel like that's a recurring theme. Just this once. Never forget again.
That just goes to show how good of a DM I am. How nice I am.
Yes, you are. You're a wonderful DM.
Yeah,
Benevolent
I'm the best.
God. Yes.
All right, so it just hits. It automatically hits. What does it do?
It's spend 1 key point as a reaction to cause that attack to hit one creature of your choice other than myself. So yeah, that.
And
one.
it's of your choice. Does it have to be within 5 feet of you?
Of your choice that you can see within 5 feet.
Of.
Doesn't say.
Let me see.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Within 5 feet of you, so it does not work.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. All right, so you're all good. Everything happens. Nothing doesn't happen. Moving on. This one is going to Misty step behind Mulk, excuse me, to go for the eyes. 16, Mulk.
That hits.
All right, I need you to roll a Constitution save.
I rolled 2. I rolled a 6.
So you're going to take 7 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 7. All right. Demetrius is up. Dozer on deck. Zane is in the hole. Demetrius.
Hey. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I make an intelligence check to see if I would know if necrotic damage inherently heals undead?
Sure.
17.
Generally, no, it doesn't. That's a 3.5 thing.
Okay.
Most undead are resistant to it or immune to it.
Okay.
So it just kind of depends on the level of the undead.
Good to know. Okay, well then, in that case, I will just target the one closest to me. Or actually, if I can see that one, I'll do that one.
Which one? The one behind Dozer?
The one behind Joe.
Yeah, I'd say you could see that one.
Okay.
Behind Dozer, no, but behind Joe, she's lanky enough. All right,
Gotcha.
So what are you doing again? Sorry?
I slam my mace against the shield, sending the candle flying, and I cast Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save is going to be a 6.
No. He takes 2d12 Which is 20 necrotic damage.
Which it does resist, but it
Okay.
doesn't matter. Because you watch as the creature grabs its head, slams its head into the brazier, and it busts open, dying. And that will end your turn, Demetrius.
Yes.
Dozer is up. Zane on deck. Enemy in the hole. Dozer,
What is thy bidding, my master?
I want you...
Well, don't make it weird.
Yes, Daddy.
I want you to get over here and kiss me, you big hunk of bolts.
Be a good girl. I wanna be a big good girl. Oh. Go for a walk.
What are you doing, Step Dozer?
I'm stuck. Oh no. Oh god.
Okay, it's just going. It actually. So Crown of Madness is not that great of a spell. It's just going to go ahead and let you act normally. Nothing has happened. You feel something's growing out of your head, but you don't feel any sort of control.
Damn you, free will. All right. Very well. I will attack. Let's see what I've got here. I'm going to do a great weapon attack because I get a feeling that I could do that.
Okay.
So let's see here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then that would be 20. Sorry. Yes, 22 for that.
22 hits.
All right. So that would be plus 10. That's 29 damage. 29
damage to the white as you just splatter this thing across the stone. Dried blood. The deathlock behind it is just like, shit.
Ghosty. Okay, I'm ready.
Doing anything else?
This guy right here, right? Is there something I don't know about him? I can come up to him and attack him.
You can move toward him if you want.
Hell yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And then I would like to do another great weapon attack.
All right.
That's minus 5, so that's 21.
21 hits.
Okay. And then I get that. Plus 10. 26 damage.
Jesus Christ.
You see the rolls on. It's going on beyond 20.
I see you. You slash into him, cutting across the legs, taking out a chunk of flesh. That will end your turn.
Oh,
there.
I'll do a quick 1 second. Let me do. Sorry, just 1 second.
No problem.
Action surge, and then I'm gonna do another double attack.
He is bloodied, I should mention.
How bloodied? Like, was he bloody before I started?
No, he is just bloodied now. You just bloodied him.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so I will do 20 for a hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Don't do a hit.
Don't do a hit.
Okay, so that is, sorry, 1 second.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, so that's 27 damage.
Okay.
And then for, let me see here. And then for that other attack. Oh, God, I keep doing that to myself. That's a crit. But minus 5, so it's 27.
All right, so yeah, it hits. It's just not double dice, just so you know.
Okay.
It's the downside of that great weapon attack.
That's true. Okay, so why is that only 9? Okay, plus 18. Okay, so 27.
27 damage. He is still standing, but just barely. As you slice so deeply into his chest, it just rips out internal organs, spreading across the ground.
I just want to portray this. I just like slash through this guy, cut him in half, and then I just walk up and then shink, 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 and then like just like done.
Just like that. And he is not good. He is pretty fucked up.
Did I crit on him?
That isn't a crit, no.
So it's not considered a crit.
I'm
sorry, I was just seeing. Okay, got it. I was just like, if I crit.
No, because the natural 20 is minus 5, so it was actually a 15.
Oh, that really is how it
You
works.
can never crit with Great Weapon Master?
I don't believe so.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
I'll look it up later.
I think I've done enough damage
we'll
this
return
turn.
to it.
I think I've done enough damage. We're good. Okay,
All
cool.
right. Zane is up. Enemy on deck. Joe is in the hole. Zane, what are you doing?
Moving to there.
Moving to there. All right.
That's it.
And that's it.
Move.
All right. Enemy is up. And then, excuse me, Joe is on deck. Varus is in the hole as the Deathlock. The Deathlock is going to slash its claw at you. Dozer. Fuck, with a 9. That will not hit, I'm guessing.
That is a miss.
All right. Joe is up, Varus on deck, and Moke is in the hole. It swings at you, Dozer, and it just scratches across your armor plating, doing nothing to you. All right, Joe.
All right. I'm gonna move 5, and just because I can, I'm gonna run along this. Was this a pillar?
A pillar?
Is
No,
this
it's
pillar?
a brazier. It's on fire currently.
Oh well then. Okay.
You're
I'll go
welcome to
around.
step on it.
No, I'll go around it. I just was gonna run on the wall around. That's all.
It'll
So
look really cool when you come out on
5. Can I be like in this space and just move through it? Like
Yeah,
that
that's
opening
fine.
there?
That's fine.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I did pre-roll this and I crit on the first one.
Okay.
It's not that much damage, but 11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I run up and I just hit him. I bop him on the left shoulder with my quarterstaff.
All right.
If your shin was on fire, this would have been cooler.
It's my quarterstaff, so I don't want my quarterstaff to be on fire.
As you run up and bop him on his shoulder, your quarterstaff just kind of pushes through, puncturing through the clavicle. You pull it out, and the bone just rips off, kind of bringing part of the upper half of the body with it as he flies across the room and just, shit, and hits the ground, scattering across, dead.
Yo, where's that sword, though?
The hole you're currently standing next to as the statue continues to dip below. From down below, Joe, as you stand on the edge of this hole, you hear just a...
Is it a laugh or a burp?
As a massive hand reaches
fun.
from the hole. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, unfortunately. We just got a raid. Hey, guys.
What the fuck, man?
Unfortunately, thank you all for raiding, but that we end at 9. That is where we are ending tonight as this massive hand lifts out of the hole in the... Whoops, my bad. It lifts out of the hole in the center of this room. We will pick up there, and that is where we are going. Hey, thanks so much for the raid, John Gon. You're awesome. For those of you who are here right now, we play every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for the follow, John, Loki Ninja. Thank you for the follow, Glued with Gold. We play every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time right here at twitch.tv/OnceUponATavern. Yeah, all right, we're gonna stop there. Sorry, guys, that was just out of nowhere. I was like, and we're ending raid. So I had to acknowledge it.
Drag me to hell. Do it.
Joe just can't escape devils, and I'm gonna make sure that it's
They
a
just like
classic.
me so much.
She goes for the toxic ones. She loves them.
I mean, I do. And my devil does have
Those
daddy.
bad boys.
So yeah, and by complete accident, by the way, I was like, okay, secret passage. We've got some braziers here. It's gonna be, if they light all 4 of them, the statue will lower, and that devil that they were summoning and locked away is going to come out. It's like fireball. I was like, cool. Hang
You
on.
can probably guess that's what he would do in every combat.
Bill did some research here that he sent me. He sent me an essay. If you roll a 20 on an attack roll, meaning the die itself shows a 20, it's always a critical hit, as explained on PHB P194. If the D20 roll for an attack is a 20, the attack hits regardless of any modifiers. Fair enough. Fair enough. We know that for next time. You would have killed him. So let it be known that Dozer would have killed him.
Thank you. Do you want to ask me how I want to do this?
Sure. How would you have done it?
Straight down the middle.
Don't you cut its head off because it's a crit? Like, oh, you got rid of that sword.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Now in 5e is a automatic hit and critical damage tied together? Because in I know.
What do you mean specifically?
Like 3.5, they were separate entities.
Yeah, I mean, there are certain instances where if you critical hit, if he rolls a 20, it's a critical and an automatic hit. They're the same. They
are the same thing.
However,
I know they were separate in previous iterations.
There are instances where, for example, if you attack an unconscious character, that is an attack with advantage, and then if you hit, you do critical damage. So it's not an automatic hit, but it is. That's why.
Interesting.
Anyway, thank you, Ace. Everyone out there, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves. Like I said, out next Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's gonna be good shit. And if you want to watch everything that just happened, check us out. New episodes are up on YouTube at bit.ly/OnceUponATavern, all lowercase. And hello, Cat. And you can find us wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search Once Upon a Tavern. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D.
Get your vaccine. Get your vaccine.
Oh, get the vaccine!